Top of the top. What's up? What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. We back. We're back. We up. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's good? We back. Funnel Fan live in the morning. Good to see everybody this morning. Another day, y'all. Another day. Appreciate everybody that's tapped in. Appreciate everybody that leave comments at the like button. Everybody Cash App, Super Chat. Everybody that enjoys the content. Yeah, we back, y'all. We got hit. I'm gonna have me some laughs today. That's all I know. I was laughing already, so we up. What's up? What's up? What's up, Natasha Jordan? What's up? What's up, Pull No Punches? What's up, family? What's up? Rod, what's up, Rod Julius? What's up? Yeah, y'all. So yeah. Whenever I don't talk about Jay-Z, I'm good. I don't like talking about me. They're boring, y'all. They're dry, they're old. People often say, or they get this assumption that, like, we always talking about Jay-Z. Like I said, all I'm saying is this. First of all, if you do find this channel, I always suggest watch videos first. Go through the channel first. If you ever hop in this chat and you just talk, that's one thing. Second of all, people that just jump in the chat, they don't even get acknowledged. So I don't even see trolls, none of that shit. All I'm trying to use this, man. We somewhere else now with it. This is a saga. This is a reality. But what I've been noticing, Jay-Z hurts a lot of people's heart, y'all. There's no other way to put it. I thought about it and I said, if you grew up without a father, Jay-Z might be the greatest man you ever known, bro. That's what I was thinking in my head. If you never had a father, I'm looking at shit different. Cause see, I got compassion for people. So I don't know the lens of a man that's grown as hell but was never raised with a father. And you get it at all. So maybe Jay-Z really did mean a lot to people without fathers. This shit is for real. And a lot of other rappers. It's for real. All right, so I'm going to leave it alone. But what I'm saying is, I don't care about Jay-Z. He's been washed up. I'm the one that told you a couple years ago his career had been over. So me talking about Jay-Z don't do nothing for me. Plus, the new generation don't care about Jay-Z. Let me also make this clear. The truth is, most people only care about Jay-Z. They're over 50. That's the truth. Or they're in their late 40s. That's just what it is. And that's okay. But if you thought Jay-Z was going to do all this and get away with it, like nobody going to say nothing, like I said, the only person you're not supposed to talk about is God. That's it. And you get what I'm saying? So, no, he's a topic of conversation, just like Young Thug, just like Lil Nas X, right? I never heard nobody say, why they talking about Lil Nas X? Why they keep talking about Young Thug? Why y'all keep talking about Blueface and Chris Sean? You ever heard somebody say that? Yo, they always talking about Blueface and Chris Sean. Matter of fact, Blueface ain't even know he came and rap for real. Nobody said nothing, right? Why they always talking about Boosie? Why they always talking about Kodak Black? Why they always talking about Cassini? See that? Talk about everybody except for Jay-Z. Today ain't even his topic. He's in the trash, right? We having fun today. Any day without them is always a good episode. So today, for my people that been down from day one, we back to the saga. So this one I'm having fun. Let's go. Oprah. Once again, she's busted. But what I had to go back into and I had to notice, Oprah is slick, y'all. Oprah is so slick. She made me forget she in trouble too. That's how crafty Oprah is. Oprah is at the bottom just like everybody else, y'all. Yeah, we're going to look at it today. But even though we know that she had to come out from the pressure, her and T.D. Jakes and Denzel, now we also going to look at, when I said they all compromise, we're going to look at what the word compromise means with facts. When I said stuff like, they being humiliated and dragged right in our face and they all being reduced. Did y'all know Oprah's back? Oprah does, she does like a book study thing now. Oprah promotes books. Yeah, she promoting books also, I think, because the plan is to get everybody off the internet But Oprah don't want people online to keep seeing the trash on her. But on some real talk, they got her doing like Barnes and Noble type stuff. Yeah. When I say these things about not on TV no more, that's my whole point. Oprah's online too. Yeah. Showed the commercial the other day with Ellen DeGeneres doing startup company commercials online. Yeah, they all reduced. It's the same thing when I showed you about, we're going to get into it today. So Oprah's being dragged once again for promoting the OZ. All right, I'm not going to say the word. Promoting the weight loss stuff. But this what I know. This what I see. This woman tried to use AI, y'all. AI, Oprah been duping us with AI the whole time. Oh, Oprah's so small and perfect. She was duping us, y'all. So I know AI now. So Oprah try to make it like she's on those, like she's losing all this weight, but she's showing AI pictures. But it's not the AI picture. I'm talking about the AI picture. The people talking about Oprah, why are you trying to push this stuff on us? The same thing they said about Serena. And then I said, we're going to get into it today, y'all. For those who didn't get it clear, you won't get it clear today. You're going to get you some laughs because some of this stuff we were laughing at. It all goes back to the election, y'all. It was a regime switch. And once that happened, it was over for a lot of people. I told the world, we spoke about it. People didn't believe it. Now today, we got an update. Yeah. Because Oprah is never coming back. It's a fact. So with her and Tyler Perry, they never coming back. They can keep working their little jobs and stuff like that, but that's it. Meanwhile, it's not over yet, y'all. We're gonna get into the real talk like that dude who they talking about did that to that person on the bus. We're gonna talk about that. Y'all also know the real stuff about to take place. So like I said, I don't have to talk about stuff that's on the TV. I speak about stuff on my time, and then I sit back and watch. So I already spoke about all of these cities. So this is my opinion. After a lot of this stuff get cleaned up in the real world, I think that's when they're going to get back to a lot of them celebrities, meaning it's going to be a whole thing. Just know it's cold. It's wintertime. You get it? It's getting cold out of nowhere. Some places it just flipped. 30-degree temperature drops. Yeah. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. We about to get into it. Top of the top. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everything will be timestamped today for sure. All right, let's go. Lil Wayne concert. They walked out, y'all. They was walking out. But it's layers to it. Y'all know Lil Wayne be doing rock and roll too. So that's also the clue that Lil Wayne know gangster rap is dead. But we already know that. I already know that. I know that he knew that because when Lil Wayne started getting the skateboarding and all that other stuff, he was getting away from gangster rap. So we all know that out of nowhere, Lil Wayne had already crossed over and he started doing skateboard and all this other stuff. Get it? So he already had got away from gangster rap. That's why he's not under that. And I also know certain things, he like that rock and roll stuff, he know he still got to do that because that's part of his shows. Meaning that's part of his package because he got different fans. So it was the you-know-who fans that walked out the Lil Wayne concert. Yeah. Like I said, we back to the saga. For those who didn't get it. Nobody from Diddy's circle. Nobody that touched hair. Nobody that smiled with the diddler on camera. Nobody that been to Diddy parties. Like I said, Oprah could talk. We left out. Denzel said, we left out. I'm going to make it clear for y'all. Leaving out ain't good enough. I would just say that. That's what I see. No, and then remember this. It's not just one party. It's about a lot of parties. And it's about it's about all of the stuff they're being accused of. So this is something we're going to look at today too. This is my honest opinion, and I stand by it. I feel like all of those celebrities, it's mainly Oprah. When I say this, okay, I'm going to make it clear. I feel like Oprah, the married couple, Tyler Perry, certain people, I feel like they felt like they was above politicians. I feel like in Oprah mind, she's over than everybody. Like you get it? I feel like in open mind, she felt like if I ever was to run, I can get it because I'm the top, meaning already, you get it? So I feel like an open mind, being that she had the most money, she was successful the longest. Oprah was successful since a lot of us was like in elementary school and before a lot of people was even born. So the truth is with Oprah, she been around the longest. She was the most favorite by all. She is the richest, meaning she is the richest. I think in her mind, she always felt, because remember, she was the head of Chicago before somebody else came there. So this all ties in together because she helped certain people get the clout. So that's why I say it's a lot with this stuff, man. All this stuff you're hearing about these cities, it go back. If you really analyze these cities were under certain influences of power. And you see, when I say stuff like, we see the result of these cities. So people can talk all they want to. If Oprah was in Chicago all of those years, if all this other stuff didn't happen all of these years, y'all, what are we talking about? No, they exposed. It's no way around it. And it's a big exposure. Let me show you how it works. It's not a coincidence. It's just how the universe works. We could talk like that. I want you to check this out. The same time Oprah Winfrey is being dragged, the same time you hear him talk about Chicago, right? Where Oprah Winfrey career started. They know part of these cities getting cleaned up got a lot to do with them losing their clout and status. But around here, we already know they already lost their clout and status. Once again, they didn't want the public to know that. Also, going to show you again today, my opinion. I felt like the Vice was in on getting rid of Oprah and all of them because I feel like Oprah, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and a lot of others thought that they were bigger than politicians because of their Barry affiliations. And I think that's also what made them a threat. Plus, throughout them years, we don't know what they said. But this is deep because it's not a coincidence for the people that think somebody just talking about Jay-Z. No, it's Jay-Z, Oprah, LeBron, Serena Williams. It's a lot of them. They was a big family network, but the ones that were rich, it's certain things they did and have been accused of a lot of things. But I was telling people it's political. But remember this one thing. The main people who this is about, they are the little kids. The little kids had no idea what's been going on all these years. Even though the little kids been online arguing, beefing, talking politics, this president, that president, that president, the big little kids had no clue about all of this shit was political. Because that was the proof they're not into politics. So when these people cry about their neighborhood, they already prove to you they don't even know shit about politics unless it's beefing with a politician. Get it? Because all of their cities were manipulated. The proof is somehow most of their cities got a lot of people, and we're going to leave it at that. Now, I'm giving you the layout because we're about to take off. All right, let's go. First, we will go to Lil Wayne. So I'm even looking at Lil Wayne different. It's something else I noticed too. This is my opinion. Remember that lawsuit on him. Remember, we was just talking about the lawsuit that he had to fight with Baby to get his money. But I forgot something else about those lawsuits, stuff like that. If you pay attention, you'll see. When Lil Wayne had that lawsuit on Baby, Birdman, when that lawsuit was taking place, Lil Wayne wasn't making music like that. So remember when I was talking about stuff like the whole plan for somebody, they want you to lose your talent, or if you're not on your, you're going to lose your talent, and that's what be happening to them. They do get away from their craft and they lose their talent. So I was thinking about that whole time when he had that lawsuit, he really couldn't put out no music, remember? And that kind of did ice him. Now, plus we know Lil Wayne been through a lot, getting with the drugs and all that. We know that's one part. That's another part. But I'm really looking at how he was hot, but that lawsuit really, really, really cooled him off. He never really came back. He got the money, but you get it? I also think a lot of his rap hunger left, because that happens too. The hunger just leaves after all that time. You get it? So I think he never was the same after that. But also we know about Lil Wayne was on, you know, stimulants his whole life. But now on some real talk, I look at Lil Wayne like he was abused, because I look at Lil Wayne just like a little Michael Jackson. He never had no real life. You get it? So now that he's grown and older, we actually looking at Lil Wayne burnt out, because he been in this thing so long. But he not the same no more. It's just what it is. So it's all my opinion. Now, Lil Wayne is still respected. That's no question. But this is what happened in Detroit. Now, this also, when he went into rock and started breaking some of his new groups, and people started walking out. People was walking out. So also, Lil Wayne know that thug stuff is, he already know that, y'all. But even though Lil Wayne been doing tours, he always do tours. Every year he do tours. But he has a lot of diverse fans. That's always been his bread and butter. So when I speak about certain rappers going to be okay, it's about their fan base. Lil Wayne has a diverse fan base. So in Lil Wayne mind, he knows he has rock fans. But his hip hop fans, they don't want to hear that stuff. So they the ones leaving out. Or I also think people was leaving out a little before that. Because some people were saying stuff like people saying stuff like they think Lil Wayne tone deaf. Like he can't hear himself. So I just look at look how long he been rapping. Look how long he been wearing headphones, screaming on mics. All those years. Plus the drug, you get it? It's very possible. Plus he getting older now, y'all. Because let's look at it too. This what people don't get with these entertainers neither. People be looking at their age, but they be burnt out more than their age, man. See what I'm saying? I'm older than Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne really older than me. That's just what it is. Lil Wayne older than a person that's 52. He is, because they live a rock star life. They live a faster life than us. That's why they burn out. Y'all, that's why they burn out. That's what people don't understand. They the ones got to stay in the gym. They got to stay in the gym or they'll mess around and die, because they always doing stuff. They don't get good rest. They deal with a lot, stress, pressure. That's them. They're the ones, if they don't get on no treadmill, they be done died. That's just what it is, y'all. Because you're also watching Get Out. You watching The Contract. This is what it is. If Lil Wayne was in this thing from a baby, you're gonna see him still performing. And yeah, I know this how I know it's not about money no more. Because I know people like Lil Wayne straight. I know a lot of entertainers are straight, but they signed up for certain things, y'all, and there's no way out. So check it out. Lil Wayne is not Lil Wayne no more, y'all. I mean, he's grown up. It's different. So, like I said, we talk about the end of the era. This for all generations, all within the past 30 years. Whether your favorite came out early 2000s, the middle, whenever, it's about that whole time. Yeah, I'm counting this back to 95 to 2025. 95, East Coast, West Coast beef to now. 30 years. That quick. See that? So what I'm looking at is, we know this when Lil Wayne became that deal. And we see where it ended up at. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at when Birdman said Lil Wayne is the best rapper, and when Lil Wayne said it, what they said, the Carter 3, I think y'all was the only album to sell 1 million copies in one day, 1 week, something like that. So that's why I say it's certain rappers that did certain things you're never gonna take nothing from them at all. You just can't, bro. All right, that's just what it is, y'all. When we talk about this real industry shit. So You still gonna see when we look at the whole picture, he got drained out way before his time. Cause we know everything Cash Money got was from Lil Wayne. In the end, all the riches. He did all the work. But remember, he had to fight. He had to put in all that work. Remember, he was doing all them albums, all the mixtapes. He was doing all them shows back then. Then after that, he had to fight for his money. That took a minute. Then on top of that, Birdman went and got who? Young Thug. Then what happened? Tour bus getting shot up. That was the scared to death out of Lil Wayne for wanting to rap no more. Stuff like that. See, because I get it all. See, like that whole concept of Lil Wayne getting his tour bus shot up. That wasn't just for that album. That was to let them know. Anytime you get in a tour bus, you better watch out. No matter what city you in. That was to discourage Lil Wayne. Don't do no more shows. You better not hit the road no more. Yeah, this is what happened in this state, but you got to go to a lot of states. See, that's what that was about. It wasn't just about that day. Get it? It was mental things. It was mental games being played with Lil Wayne too. So like I said, they made the payout. Now we at the time now where I told you and showed y'all a campaign on Birdman as we speak. Now people walking out of Lil Wayne concert. But out of everything that's being spoken about, like I said, the thing they talking about is that Birdman abused Lil Wayne. Also, what people don't get, taking somebody's money, that's abusing them. If your parents is getting money for you and they're not giving it to you, what you think that's called? Your parents ain't giving you your money and you going outside starving. You need sneakers. You can't get no sneakers. The whole time you had no clue your parent was getting a child support check behind your back. And you going outside struggling. You outside got to do all this other stuff, sell, drug, whatever. And you don't have no clue your parent getting a check in your name. That's abuse, guys. That's what happened to Lil Wayne. That's what happened to a lot of them. Hey, that happened to people in real life. Sound like something happened to me. All right? When somebody keeping money and you young and it's yours and they're not telling you, that's abuse. Yeah, y'all. Because you taking my money. That's mine. You get it? You're not even being fair with the split. You get it? No, that's abuse, y'all. So this is what people don't understand. We talk about the Hollywood game and the rap game. The abuse is not just sexual. The abuse is, look, let me show you abuse in this game. You want Cash Money, but baby got you bonding contracts, but he also keep getting shows booked, so you got to keep working. And you just working and working and working and working. Working your ass off. People don't think. Y'all just think about shows. You're not looking at, how many times they got to keep getting on stupid-ass airplanes. How many times they got to keep checking the hotels, luggage, all this stuff. Don't get to go home, missing their family, missing their breath, missing everything. You working and working and working. Meanwhile, that's time you don't never get back. That's why I say artists get abused. So they do all of that, and then in the end, sometimes finally they ain't got no publishing. They ain't got nothing. That's abuse, y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with just sex. Artists that got natural talent can be with a man named Baby that can't even rap. He makes all this money off me, off my pen. I'm the one got to do everything, sing the songs, say hi to fans, be nice. They be in the background, spending all the money, getting the checks. That's abuse, y'all. But this is why I also was telling you, when you understand that concept, you will get that the men get abused more than a woman. That's the rap game. Whenever you hear a rapper talking about he didn't get paid, he really got abused. All right? He got it's called what? Taken advantage of. See I can play with the words? Taken advantage of, abuse. When a man abuses a woman, he what? Takes advantage of her because she can't fight back. Same thing, y'all. I'm gonna just show you the real beauty of the English language when you understand it. Right? That's it. Abuse, whatever you put on it, so you can sugarcoat it, don't matter. The point is this. Lil Wayne been controlled his whole life. Reason why I say that, I'm thinking now, does Lil Wayne really want to do concerts still, or do he have to perform? Also, you know what I looked at too? Because being that I learned studying this thing. Like you see how Meek Mill went from this person to that. When I say they gonna go to somebody else, that's all it was. When Lil Wayne was trying to go to Jay-Z, he was trying to leave Birdman to go to another daddy. Get it? Protection. That's like how it goes. When you raised in this shit, remember I was speaking about some of them were raised, but they're used to having a big bro over them. So that was really Lil Wayne trying to choose a big bro back then to get away from Birdman, which is the proof that he been trying to get away from Birdman. If we look at it up into 2015 when that lawsuit, he was trying to get away from Birdman for about 10 years. Because when he tried to sign, when that Jay-Z talk was like 2005, 6, 7. So Lil Wayne been trying to get away from Birdman. And we also know Birdman kept up. We know him and his brother, because him and his brother had to split it. Like bro said, everybody forget about Slim, his brother. He the quiet one, the main one. So, no, they had Lil Wayne from, he's 42, y'all. So just think, whether Lil Wayne got out that contract, he had that boy in contract at least into his 30s. That's a lot of money made off of him. So, but the thing is, now also on top of that is two things. Lil Wayne said he forgot his lyrics, which can be true. But I also know that when he was in that lawsuit, he didn't want to rap none of his old songs. Because remember, when he in that lawsuit with Birdman, you're not going to rap no songs with Cash Money at all during the lawsuit. So he had to do that too. Get it? Not rapping none of his old shit on purpose. But I think maybe that's part of why he did start forgetting his songs, plus the drugs. But those are things that did happen. He stopped rapping all Cash Money songs. That's when he went into all the mix. Y'all remember? Y'all remember when that whole Cash Money thing was all the way behind. He was done with that. Y'all know it didn't even exist. Then this will we come up to date with Birdman again. Birdman only got back relevant through who? Young Thug. And Birdman was hating Atlanta a lot. So the whole thing is this. Plus, Birdman was getting money off Young Money anyway. So don't forget that part neither. That's the main thing you got to understand. So that last money he sued him for was mainly a lot over that Young Money too. Because remember, when he had Young Money the whole time, Birdman was eating off the deal too. So that's what I'll say. When he had Nicki and Drake, Birdman was just sitting back getting all that good money because he had to do shit. He had Lil Wayne in that nice contract. So yeah, I don't even think Lil Wayne want to rap, but when he did that rock or whatever, or even maybe before that, people started walking out too. People, that's this Lil Wayne concert, y'all. But that's in Detroit. Now I'm willing to bet if it's in a certain place and he got those skateboard fans, I'm pretty sure it'll be packed. But this also the reality of rap, y'all. This also means, hey, a lot of people might ain't buy no tickets. So I'm just showing y'all the game. So when you look at the game is depression. It's depression and depressing. Yes, because they're not making no money. So when people try to create this world of everything is so bad and the economy is crashing, no, it's only crashing for certain people. That's it, y'all. The main people crying about crash is retail people that make money off the public, people that got to get stuff from overseas. They the main ones, they the main ones about to take these losses or feel like they're going to take losses. But all you got to do is change the game up. So I'm just showing y'all this is the reality of rap right now. Pick a show, pick an event. So even though it happened to others, Lil Wayne ain't spared because this is the reality of the country, y'all. That's just what it is. And we also know it's money. And what else I know? A lot of people been disappearing. A lot of people in prison, y'all. A lot of people are gone. A lot of people was homeless. A lot of people got swept up. We not looking at how this another big thing we not looking at when I talk about we was in the fake world. If ICE is rounding up all these people, if all these people being rounded up in all these states, don't we think that everybody rounded up was part of the American economy, buying stuff out the stores, right? Watching videos. That's what's happening. So these numbers are decreasing on many levels. So this is what we talk about if rappers are getting embarrassed, meaning if rappers like Lil Wayne like concerts, what does that mean? It means that things are drying up. Things are drying up. So when we talk about all platforms, what you think gonna happen, y'all? What do we think is gonna happen? We looking at life after Diddy, y'all. When I said that it's a saga, it's just that everybody don't get the whole shit. I deal with the whole playing field. See, that's the only thing. Everybody got favorites, and you choose what you focus on. That's why you never got it all together. This represents the economy crashing as well for those people. Who that? The rap fans. Who are rap fans? Who are rap fans in Detroit? That's what that means. Because I also know about shows. I'm not stupid. All right? I also know people go to shows just to floss and show off. People go to shows that have nothing to do with who's performing. So I know in Detroit, people are going to pull up just to be at the Lil Wayne concert regardless. But I also know what's been happening. So like I said, it's a lot of things within it, y'all. You make your assumption. What's up, everybody? So everybody that's up. What's up, y'all? What's up? All right. I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all. What's up? We getting through this. We up. So now, right, we going to move on from Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne, he now is like a sad story. All right, that's my opinion. He's not sad, but to me, he's part of that past era. That they really need to just live their life. They're never going to be at their level, y'all. The thing is also, it's not even their age. It's not their age. They lost their talent. All of the ones that you used to love, they lost their talent, y'all. Whether they didn't keep up with the time, whether they got too lazy, it's not about age. Music is timeless. No, they all lost their craft. They stopped working on their craft. But they say, when you don't use it, you lose it. So everybody got into all these other roles, and they forgot what got them in this game. So when people talk about, if we talk about hip-hop dying, I'm always going to tell you, they let it die. The craft stopped. People stopped working. It's simple. Everybody got in everything else. Remember, skateboards, executives. Nobody cared about rap, hip-hop. Nobody preserved it. Nobody cared. You get it? It's a lot of stuff what happened, y'all. Everybody watched everybody make money off it, pimp it, play with it, pass it around. Nobody cared. So that's why the thing is now, nobody could cry. You cannot cry now. We all watch what happened. And many of us, we were not in no power. We didn't have no say-so to dictate what was what. Plus, remember, online, you got destroyed if you had an opinion on which direction hip-hop was going in. So that's why I say it was all a plan, y'all. It was to destroy everything. If y'all did start this great music shit, and if it really is y'all culture, we're going to dead it. Just like the Cherokees, just like whoever else, any other culture. It's going to be forgotten. Just like the Egyptians, everybody. If you don't document it, if y'all didn't document it, y'all didn't protect it, well, it's going to disappear like every other culture. So that's what happened, y'all. Once people started letting everybody play with it, that's what happened. It's gone now. So we moving on. It's all gone, y'all. From the people we was raised on to the people our grandparents was raised on, man. We just in a new time, y'all. People got to get used to it because all of them are drawing old. So I'm loving the fact that they out of here because I know when they all gone, it's going to be a new day. Like, you're going to be able to feel it. The whole time Chicago been going through hell, Oprah was there the whole time. It's time for Oprah to go. It's time for all of them to go, man. All the people that didn't do nothing good, we had proof. All the people, when Oprah, Chicago made all that, if she built school, other places, like, that's why I say, y'all, they did a lot of stuff of outright disrespect or showing us they have no power, whatever it is. So all I'm saying is just get them out of here. That's it. I promise y'all, if y'all ain't see their face no more, you would feel like you in a new world. Yeah. You'll find something else to do because they're all dry. Let's go. See that? He laced my drink. This is why Oprah is finished. Then I was looking at something. I said, you see it? You see him with Oprah right here? Look at this right here. He was with Terrence Howard that day too. Terrence Howard, that's when Terrence Howard was hanging with Oprah. Remember? Remember the circle. We spoke about that. How Terrence Howard ended up on Crash and how he got on Empire. It was all together, right? So, like, yo, Oprah is so crafty. Like I said, she makes me forget that she's no good neither. So I'm talking about Gayle King. We talking about Tyler Perry. Oprah, this magical witch. She makes me forget because she's acting a role out like she's still good. Yeah. But then I thought about it. I was like, yo, hold up, man. Oprah doing this book stuff. Oprah does book gatherings now. Yeah. So it was also reports that Oprah had left the country, but she pulled that stunt on us when she moved when she went to Hawaii. So this is what I'm gonna say about Oprah too. There's no proof she live in Hawaii for real like that. Now, meaning she might got some property there, but she might live overseas too. Yes, Oprah has been playing a role. She's not good neither, y'all, at all. So every day I can pick one. Yeah, they can't take it no more. They've been reduced to ashes. It's a reason why Oprah. No, we're gonna get into it. Let's go. Because Oprah now is being dragged once again for pushing that weight loss stuff on people. But it was said that of 2 years ago when she first got on it, she allegedly had to go into an ambulance. Then we looking at they keep having them promoting stuff that's not good, that's or less than they value. But I also spoke about how that whole weight loss stuff for Oprah was a gimmick, y'all. That whole weight loss stuff, Weight Watchers, with our parents and grandparents, that was a gimmick. Yeah, because she had money invested in Weight Watchers. This what they would do. Let Oprah would gain her weight, and then she'll take the weight. Meaning, she would really be gaining and losing weight, but she was doing it for a gimmick. Like, you know how they lose weight and gain weight for movie roles? That's how she was doing for the Weight Watchers thing. That's what I mean. It was a gimmick where she would gain weight on purpose and then go back small. And the Weight Watchers, y'all, and promote. Yeah, y'all. Oprah always, she been a face of a lot of stuff, y'all. If she had 10% invested in Weight Watchers, how much we think everybody else made on Weight Watchers? Oprah Winfrey's show, part of the gimmick was the Weight Watchers too. Remember we spoke about all the women that watch Oprah? I can say it now. It was a lot of big white housewives that watched Oprah that wanted to lose weight too. Yes. It was a lot of stuff they was doing. You know what else they was doing through Oprah on that TV? Pushing corporations through her. So when she was giving out cars, that was still promotion for the car brand. Everything, she was a vessel handpicked and selected to move merchandise for corporations, y'all, and influence public opinion. But they also used her to influence white households too. So yeah, that's why I said it's a lot of stuff with this. Meaning, all you got to know is her time is up now. Whatever power they had in that city they started in, they don't have it no more. Yeah. When you were told that agents were fired, we'll leave it at that. So, thank you very much, Black. Oprah has been dragged to the highest level as well, y'all. So when people talking about this one, that one, family, I told y'all they're not going to escape. I'm saying these things because people come on the channel, people still don't understand what world we in. The more this stuff went on, I was able to see the mentality of grown folks, y'all. Real talk. People still think it's about trending topics. But as this shit called Black entertainment is sinking, everybody that was waved in our face for all these years that we were told was so rich, we were told got all this power, somehow they all mini-me's now. So myself, I've been having a ball laughing at all of them. See, that's why a lot of y'all mad. A lot of y'all mad because you don't laugh enough. See, you missing the show. Now, this is the show. Oprah posted the photo on Instagram to announce Oprah's book club. Oprah has a book club now, y'all. She's doing real granny work, book club shit. I'm not playing with you. Oprah's getting books, promoting books to read. That's her new platform. Yeah. They're using her. Guess what? Every book she promote is going to make money. That was a hustle too, y'all. Books. Y'all know books go like books. Books sell more than records. Books sell faster than records. Books go platinum. Books be $25, $30, $40, $50. Books sell millions of copies. That's another hustle y'all didn't get. Books is a hustle, and they are distributed through stores like Barnes and Noble. The stores make money. Books has always been a lane in America. Meaning, it's nothing wrong with books. Books is for real, but I'm showing you, like all those fiction, non-fiction, books is money. So they also use Oprah to market to everybody in her lane. Books, all of that, rocking chairs, all right, boom. So Oprah now promotes books because she's been reduced to ashes. That's right. I busted Oprah, y'all. She won't trick me. That's AI video Oprah, y'all. Oprah posted a picture on Gram and tried to present it as weight loss because she's taking that OZ stuff. Straight AI. This is what I'm telling y'all. When I said a lot of y'all been getting tricked, you just don't know it. Now, I will say this. Oprah did this the last time. I ain't catch it. She tricked my ass when she had on that purple dress. That was AI too. This AI, y'all. The Hollywood celebrities been had access to the top-notch AI. That's right. I ain't going to tell you how I know it's AI. I'm going to still let y'all get tricked. Yeah, that's straight AI. See how Oprah make herself look 40 years younger? No, they've been pranking us, y'all. Pranking us. Then I saw a recent picture of Oprah. Look, I saw her neck. I saw her age. No, Oprah is trying to use AI to trick people. So once again, when I say you see they won't stop, you won't understand she's a witch because Oprah pulled magic tricks. That's what she does. She's been tricking people forever. But Oprah did prove something to y'all too. Who does Oprah not have love for? Huh? No, you see how they got her pushing that book, right? No, she's gonna push a lot of books. That's her job. She's now with the book club. Oprah Winfrey been reduced to ashes. Yeah, they gave her a job to shut up and just speak on these books. That's the truth, y'all. Also, what I assume one day Tyler Perry is gonna lose all that property in Atlanta. Yeah, I assume that too. I say within the next 3 years. Yeah, he's gonna lose all that. He's gonna lose all that stuff. Yep. Top of the top. Let's go. This the real talk. So, yeah. I don't chase trending topic, y'all. I just give y'all the real news that's really going on. So, her dramatic new look caused such a stir. The billionaire was forced to turn off the comments. Let's say it again. The billionaire was forced to turn off the comments. Huh? Because they're all weak. And they all know they're frauds. This might prove Oprah has no power. Oprah's, this is what I'm saying, right? They're being humiliated. They're pushing brands that are destroying their brand. I know this. I'm not stupid. If Serena Williams used to do Gatorade, but now she's doing weight loss, I'm going to show you how Serena lost her ass. Yes, Serena lost her ass, y'all. That's they ain't tell y'all, ladies, they're trying to trick y'all, woman, because they ain't tell you that your booty going to disappear. They ain't tell you that every time y'all go to the bathroom, y'all booty going in the toilet. That's right. That's the trick. I think that, hey, yo, bro, I think that's the last trick they got for black women. Ha ha. This is revenge for all the women y'all joked on didn't have no booties. It's a trick. It's revenge. You gonna take this Ozempic, lady. Next thing you know, y'all think I'm playing? Watch when you see Serena Williams. No, no, no. I'm not playing with y'all. You told Harpo to beat me. So, when TD Jakes, Oprah, and Denzel came out and keep talking about these videos, what do they all have in common? They all been accused of Diddy parties. So, I'm just telling people, anybody that been at Diddy parties, especially if they black, especially if they went to a lot, especially if it's witnesses, a whole lot of pictures, they're never coming back, y'all. Say goodbye, y'all. I already told a lot of y'all to say goodbye to your favorite celebrities on Instagram. I already told y'all already. I know it hurts. When you were taught that these people mean success, when you were taught that they were the greatest, and now you got to see them that, no, y'all, they were just all actors playing different roles for you and me. That's it. But now they're being put away. Because this is what I believe, y'all. I believe all of them thought they was above the law. Denzel was with George Clooney and them telling Joe to step down. In my mind, I believe since they have more money than politicians, since they've been around longer than politicians, it's a fact they had bigger platforms, more influence, more numbers, more people than politicians. Mainly all of the recent politicians. Now, we talk about the Clintons. None of them have more clout than the Clintons, but everybody else under the Clintons, I think they felt like they had more power than them. You know what else I really think, y'all? You got to look at this shit real, like, simple. I think being that a lot of them helped Barry get in, a lot of them probably started thinking they had more power than Barry. Or start, you know what I'm saying? We the ones helped Barry get in. If it wasn't for us, Barry wouldn't get in. See, they could be on phone saying shit like that, but they could look at it like that. I'm Oprah. If it wasn't for me, you guys, you know, it wasn't for me, that Barack stuff would have never even worked. It's because of me. See that? She could be saying that. And actually feel that way. Why I say that? Because we're going to look at how she dealt with that campaign. In my mind, I think she thinks she was bigger than the vice president. But I think in the end, the vice president stuck it to her. Because I'm going to tell you again, if you pay attention, the whole 4 years, Oprah was not standing side by side. This is what I'm telling y'all. When that person was getting dragged by everybody and they were saying that the vice was incompetent, they were supposed to step up and say, or just step their levels up with the fan bases. You're going to see it's like they hid out the whole time. It's like they didn't want nothing to do with people once they were labeled as incompetent, sleepy. It's like they hid out the whole time, y'all. But I think in the end, this had to be done because I think Jay-Z, all of them, they thought when it was all over with, they were going to still walk around like the gods they portrayed to be. Oprah's one of them, y'all. So I'm going to all this to say, I'm giving people the full background on why it ain't just because of this Ozempic stuff she getting dragged. No, she getting dragged because of everything. I'm just letting you see that when I said nothing they do is going to work, I'm just giving you the update on Oprah Winfrey doing her little book thing, pushing those zip and still getting dragged, which means the saga continues. Her dramatic new look caused such a stir, the billionaire was forced to turn off the comments on her post. See how weak they are? I don't care what nobody say about me. I don't care about no trolls. Why does she care? Because she know also those comments will ruin that brand campaign. If she trying to push that brand and they're in that comment section, that's ruining the brand. So she had to turn it off. No, you seeing that means what? Nothing she's trying is prospering. Some people, no matter what they do, they're not going to prosper, y'all. They're not. They're not going to be able to buy, trade, or sell nothing. All right? So, let's go. Oprah turns off posts, comment section, and backlash. So here's your proof. She got fried, cooked, dragged. I didn't see all the comments, but I seen a few. Social media users branded the billionaire a grifter online, with one ex-user warning she was not to be trusted. Huh? She was not to be trusted. Didn't I tell you nobody trust these people? I don't make up stuff, y'all. I'm not here to push narratives and make up stuff. I'm just giving you everything in real time. Not to be trusted. That's who she is now. That's her label. Her name is in the dirt. She's never coming back, y'all. Meaning, there's nothing she's going to do to clean up her image, to portray like she's just a good woman. It's not going to work. Then on top of that, her name was mentioned on the flight log the first time. Oprah's name has been mentioned in 2 places. Once again, a lot of these people's name were mentioned at both parties. Get it? The Ep parties and Diddy parties. That's what was said about Oprah as well. It's like I said, they done for a lot of reasons. Appreciate it, QB. Appreciate it, bro. Salute every day. Let's go. So as you see, this is also me showing y'all that the public is not stupid no more. Right? I'm not going to say the public not stupid. I'm going to say majority of people are not stupid. All right. Which means that is my proof that whatever they do is not going to work, because they still didn't understand it is more people in these states that are against them. So when they got her pushing that stuff, people going to call it like they see it, because everybody that's against them all know the truth about Hollywood. Mainly, everybody knows the secrets of Black entertainers, as well as the community. That's why she said gangster rap was never Black culture. All right. It was an exposure of everything that goes on in the dark. All right. So Oprah is also being exposed for what she does in the dark, like how she already had money invested with Weight Watchers and tricked people with that, and people got hit. She was the face of Weight Watchers because she had money invested. Yeah. And that's part of her. We talk about her billions, part of her money, a large percentage of, now, you know, a lot of her millions come from Weight Watchers. Now, those are a couple $100 million come from Weight Watchers. Those are facts. See that? So people know. Look right here. Warning, she was not to be trusted due to her past partnership with Weight Watchers. Oprah was an investor in Weight Watchers, owning a 10% stake. Before later sold off her shares. So she had a 10% stake the whole time. So there you go, y'all. If they made $1 billion, there you go. She made 100 million. Like I said, she made 100 million off Weight Watchers. She made 100 million. See that? Just off the weight gimmick. Gaining weight like movie roles. And then, okay, now Oprah, it's time to endorse the Weight Watchers. It's time to do the commercials. She gonna lose the weight. Those were the movies Oprah was doing. You get it? That's the role she played. So some of y'all, hopefully y'all get when I say. See, Terrence Howard, he acts on TV. Oprah acts in real life. Her role is the Black woman who weight always goes up and down. And she been through so much and made it rich. That's her story. Tyler Perry's story is the Black man that made it sleep in the car. Every celebrity has a storyline. All right? That's just what it is, y'all. They all got a storyline, man. Except for the organic ones. Yeah. The ones that come out of nowhere always got a storyline, man. Let's go. She parted ways with Weight Watchers. Oprah finally confessed to using GLP medication to drop 50 pounds. If I'm not mistaken, you also can get that through social service, right? She reportedly explained, I now use it as I feel I need it as a tool to manage her yo-yo and weight. Screw all that, Oprah. I'm going to tell y'all again. I'm going to tell y'all, hopefully a lot of y'all get this thing right. We are now in a time of showing and proving. No more just talking online. That's why I had to turn off them comments. You have to show and prove. So this is what I'm going to say to you, Miss Oprah Winfrey. If we don't see you on camera, taking that Ozempic live in your stomach, you're full of crap, Oprah. That's the world we in now. If you really want people to buy Ozempic, meaning, screw that. If you really want people to believe you take Ozempic, instead of making these fake AI videos, all you got to do is make one real video, putting that Ozempic in your stomach, Oprah, and then everybody will get it clear. And then if you do that, you'll be a real influencer. See that? You're still trying to trick people. She wants people to think she lost 50 pounds with an AI video and her face cleared up, no wrinkles, face got lighter. She's 30 years old now, y'all, in that picture. See that? No, it's called AI. This AI, y'all, straight AI. Straight AI. When I told y'all you in the world now, you're not going to know real from fake unless you're really, really smart like that. So this is my example. If you are not smarter than AI, AI has just outsmarted you. If you saw this picture and you thought it was really Oprah, and you say, man, she look good for her age. Oprah looks real good. AI just outsmarted your dumb ass. I just gave you an example. on how AI can be smarter than you. I'm smarter than AI. So I know this is AI. Get it? It's not smarter than me. You want I'm smart? You ain't gonna trick me, AI. That's the new world we in. Where if you believe it, hey, you believe it. But you got that's on you. So get it? That's how the whole world is. Nothing is gonna be explained. Nothing is gonna be just said. If you don't know, you just don't know. So I know that's Oprah with an AI. I didn't hear nobody say that. I'm telling you that's AI video. I mean an AI picture, video, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, straight AI. All right. I'm gonna give y'all a clue, man, because I like to laugh at y'all, man. So I don't like to tell nobody the secrets. Yeah, I like to laugh sometimes. But I did AI. What I did? What was that? Last year or the year before that? When I told it was last year, I said everybody when I did a video called AI something. That's how I don't remember. It's called AI something. And I was telling people you're gonna be in the world, you ain't gonna know real from fake. Now let me show y'all this AI video, y'all. Prove it to y'all. You see Oprah shining? You see she flawless, right? See how bright she is? Look at the background. See how dark that shit is? It's impossible for her to look that bright in that tree and that grass that dark in that fucking shade. Get it? If that's the case, Oprah would have just took a picture in the broad daylight. You would know AI from the background. All right? So don't say I ain't never tell you nothing. I might have saved you a decade off your life believing fake shit. Yeah. See the grass? See the tree? Well, you see how she all lit up and it don't even match. When you really look at it, you'll see it don't even match. Because if you took a picture outside under that tree, even if it was light in her face, I know the truth. If somebody take a picture outside, they're not going to need no lighting, which means they ain't going to take no picture under no damn tree. And if that's the case, the lighting would still reflect a certain way off the picture, meaning it wouldn't be that dark by the tree and all that shade. And she that bright from face to her whole body just on. No, that's AI. Period. All right? So the thing is, she used this to promote Weight Watching. This is what I'm telling y'all, family. This is what y'all don't get. Hopefully, y'all get what Oprah's doing. If you have people that of a certain age, this is what you're not getting. Oprah is 70 years old pushing this stuff. Now, you think about how old her fans are. Is her fans in their 70s? Are they in their 60s, 50s? All right. She's promoting this to people that's already older. And they forget losing weight is one thing. Being healthy is another thing. Get it? So it's one thing if you're already healthy, but you just can't get the weight off you and you're taking weight loss stuff. But it's a whole nother thing when you ain't worked out in years. You don't take care of yourself. You've been eating soul food for 30 years, 35 years. You had high blood pressure, all this other shit. Now you want to take some weight loss stuff and you 63 because you listen to Oprah. Get it? You 59, listen to Oprah. Meanwhile, she tricking your ass. She ain't even taking the shit. This is the stuff they be doing, y'all. Oprah, see, each celebrity is for their fan base. When I say we grow up with these puppets gonna always be in your life. That's how it works. So if our grandmothers was watching Oprah back in the day, if our grandmother's still alive watching her, our mothers, and they still believe her, they're gonna follow her still. If Oprah say get this book, it's a good book, they're gonna buy that book. If Oprah say there's some good medicine, it's some good medicine. They work magic. Check it out. I groom them with books. They take my word on books. Hey, meanwhile, I slip this medicine in on you. Try this too. That's what they do, y'all. Corporation, money. Oprah's nothing but a cash cow used for who know who. If we had to ask, where is Oprah money going to go when she leaves this planet? Do we really know where her money's going? She tell y'all it's going to charity. But what if somebody actually owned Oprah? Because, family, I know about this game. When I went back into the old studies, they get kids from orphanages. Some of these kids were handpicked from orphanages and made to be who they are. Do you know what that means? As far as you know, Oprah been in bondage from a kid. No, this is real talk. You always hear them with these stories of parents Meanwhile, no. Oprah been controlled her whole life, y'all. Yeah, nobody. So you gonna tell me nobody still ain't noticed Oprah Winfrey doesn't have no family? Hold up, I need to, because some of this stuff I'm checking for myself. Meaning I'm still learning as I go on too. Somebody correct me and check me. Does Oprah have any family? When we talk about stuff like when you slow life down and really look at what's going on, does this woman have family? I don't recall her with no family, ever seeing nobody, her claim nobody, a niece, nephew, uncle, cousin, nothing. Am I tripping? Somebody said yes. Nope. I never saw her promote no family member. I'm looking at these no. This is a lot of years, y'all, for me to even have this question. That's what I'm like. And people saying yes, some people saying no. Now we know one thing, it's a confusion because if she does have family, she doesn't promote family. That's the facts. That's what we're talking about. If she do got a family, she doesn't promote it. Because I've never saw her with a family member like this, my family, or so a sister. Man, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that, man. I don't believe that. What about when I say family, y'all? I'm talking about grandmothers, mothers, aunt, real family. See, that's that family, man. The aunts, the uncles, they show the bloodline, y'all. When you don't have a father, a mother, the next in line is supposed to be them uncles and aunties. Then you got great aunts, great uncles, meaning the parents of your cousins, shit like that. Your great cousins, great uncles, your great cousins. You got great cousins, great aunties. That's a facts. That's what I say. You can't trick me, y'all. A lot of y'all, oh my God, man. People forgot what family was, y'all. So it's easy for me to say, yo, this is my brother. It's easy for me to say, this is my cousin. But that older family member, that's when you're going to see the real family traits. Oh, yeah, that's his uncle right there. Yeah, that's his grandfather. You could tell. See? That's how it worked. Told you they master trickers, man. Now, real talk, though, when I say stuff like you see Oprah any family, I'm talking about her elders. I'm talking about elders. But I know she's at an age now where she did have family, all of them gone. No, I'm going to say Oprah ass was on from a child. Yup. Made a news reporter and been under control of that meat ever since. That's her job. Work on TV, sell merchandise, influence. This is when her and Gail were first used for the black reporters. Stuff like that. That's where they got their fame off of now. We went into that. She has a 40-year plus career. No, oh shit. Oprah career is over 50 years old, man. That shit go back to like 75, guys. So 50 years later, you see she's still promoting shit, but she's being dragged. So my point is, a whole life of respect, honor, whatever. Now it's all out the window. Because this is what they're saying about Oprah. It really was a rumor trying to say that Oprah's on tape. It really is rumors saying Oprah did stuff, but yeah, 250 video cameras, y'all. That's what everybody keep forgetting. It's not over until you know the fate of the 250 video cameras. Get it? That's why I say it's not over. The 250 video cameras is the blackmail evidence to prove their careers are over with. They have nothing they can say or do. What else about Oprah? Just so happened, her other Harvey Weinstein. So we're not going to go there again today. I'm going through it again to give clarity where people think I'm just be talking about Jay-Z and just talking about, I'm not just talking about them to be talking about them. These are live documentaries of the end of an era of a failure of mother efforts. They kept telling me what billionaires so rich and powerful and brainwashing my whole life. I ain't never believe it, but they kept shoving that shit down my throat or how great they was. So now you're supposed to talk about them. Are you stupid? No, it hurts your heart. Let's get back to this. Because just so happened, the man accused of the Me Too movement, he's in prison. Diddy's in prison. Two people Oprah Winfrey is accused of hanging with, they're both in the same jail. Is that a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? I'm going to say it again. Both dirty people of Hollywood, Oprah Winfrey affiliated with, they both are in the same prison. So why am I saying now? I knew they was not going to be good. Oprah Winfrey was not going to make it. I already knew that because they really saying, Oprah, between Harvey and Diddy, Oprah, ha ha ha. Plus, when people going back saying about this abuse stuff, what's the abuse? This stuff Monique talk about. The stuff where they say Oprah won't pay you. Oprah be pimping down on their ass. Because in their mind, Oprah, Jay-Z, they all the same. LeBron, when you with me, you work for me. They was trained, it's a blessing when you with Oprah. So when other Oprah say, that's what she say. Meaning you ain't gonna question Oprah. That's some of the power they've been using. All right? Pimping their ass. Get it? That's why everybody that been with Oprah, Diddy, all of them, they all are broke and they don't have nothing to show for it. Like they supposed to. Look at Terrence Howard. This fool was with Diddy and Oprah. What's the excuse with Terrence Howard, y'all? No, he got pimped. Only hoes walk away with nothing. That's it. So, I knew the connection. Plus, we went into everything. So before Terrence Howard came out talking about Diddy, we already know it was over for him. So like I said, I'm not repeating shit no more. Let's go. Oprah admits to taking Ozempic as she's done with the shaming. So she's playing a role like, yo, I'm not going to shame nobody losing weight. She talking all this talk like, whatever people look down on and stuff, but I'm not going to be ashamed to say I take it. Meanwhile, she's lying, y'all. AI videos. We have no proof, Oprah. Oprah has faced backlash since she admitted to taking that stuff to aid in her weight loss journey. Critics accused her of taking the easy way out, while disappointed fans noted reports of diabetic patients struggling to get their prescriptions filled amid Hollywood's latest craze. So what are they saying? They saying that Hollywood and everybody else is taking weight loss stuff so much, the people that so-called need the diabetic drug can't even get it because allegedly all this stuff is for what? Diabetes. To be technical, if you really pay attention, you'll see who this stuff is really for, who this stuff is really being marketed to. It's very, very simple. We'll leave it at that. So they saying that Hollywood and people that don't need it is taking it the most, where the people that have diabetes can't even get it. Another thing people don't get, we have a whole nother epidemic. We've been talking about this for 2 years now. The old zip, that shit, that's the legal shit people doing. But they don't know they might got side effects to some of their brain too. So my whole point is, when I say we in Freak Nation, Weirdo Nation, when you understand people are on all this stuff, all this new stuff, doing this, doing that, this is why we where we at, y'all. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm not trying to go on this weight loss stuff, but it ain't just losing weight, people losing their brain. Yeah, I think, I'm gonna say it again. I think for some of them, their brain start going in the toilet, little by little. Yeah, I think some of this stuff make you shit your brain out. That's what I think, man. All right, so let's go. Now, look, let me show you this. When I say all platforms, you see, I'm not on Facebook. You see? When I was showing you that, all platforms, 24/7, not going to stop. Denzel Washington shockingly reveals Oprah Winfrey surprisingly linked to Diddy. See the stuff? So when Oprah saw that this would not stop, she tried to come out. She told us, they try to make us think she live in Hawaii. Maybe she does. But then again, it's a high possibility Oprah does not live in the country no more neither. Yeah, because that's the rumors on her. Just like, remember I showed you, it was rumors on Usher. So a lot of this stuff we've been seeing because we saw Taraji with Russell. We saw Usher with Russell. And we know Taraji and Usher is affiliated with Diddy, Oprah. So, yeah. Nah, y'all. They only pulling stunts for fans. Now, a lot of things are said in these clues. They also were trying to tell us that Oprah Winfrey was messing around with Quincy Jones. But if we know that they go way back 50 years, yeah. When you put together Quincy Jones passing away is part of it as well, y'all. Quincy Jones is black entertainment. What's wrong with y'all? Quincy Jones was black entertainment before anybody we can name. Anybody, period. Anybody that's alive right now. Quincy Jones was black entertainment. He is the heart and soul of it. So like I said, it's a lot of reasons why I knew it died already. Before Quincy died. Quincy Jones was the heart and soul of not only Will, LL, but a lot of people, y'all. But he was a piece of shit. And he was the main one that was the gaslighter behind the East Coast, West Coast beef. So it's a reason why all of them are leaving. Some of them are leaving the flesh. Some of them are leaving their platform. Some of them in prison. It don't matter. One way or another, their name will be dirt. None of their names will be in glory. That's the sad part. Meaning, if people go through this stuff 20 years from now, it's going to be like they never did nothing good at all. Because all of this stuff has taken over their legacy now. This the other proof. So their careers are over in many different ways. Their career is over on the internet, online. It's over with. It's over on TV. It's over when it comes to them merchandise and top official brands. They know they can't show their face in public amongst their people. Never. That's a lot of reasons why they are the way they are, y'all. When they starting to see that the community getting hip to them, that's why they scared too. They know the same community they was tricking and scamming and getting their money from. They know that community has woke now to an extent. A lot of them, they know what's going on. So that's another reason why these black ones are scrambling, y'all. That's another reason why. So let's go. Told you, man, the diddler is not who people think he was. Why am I showing this? Because it gets to a point where, in my opinion, I think these celebrities do think they're bigger than politicians. I think at one point Michael Jackson thought that. So I told you, like, I think I spoke about it before, but I don't know. When Michael Jackson started going against Sony, that was the start of his ending. See, if you know better now, what Michael Jackson was doing, that was really some insane stuff he was doing going against Tommy Mottola, Sony Records. I don't think Michael knew what he was doing then. But this is what I want y'all to get. The same thing Michael did to Sony Records, that's what these celebrities were doing online. You see how Michael tried to get everybody to go against Tommy Mottola, Mariah Carey, whatever. Remember how Michael tried to get people to go against Tommy, Sony? Also, don't forget Al Sharpton was right with him, spying on his ass. Now, remember this part. The same exact way Michael tried to get everybody to go against Sony, that is the same way the celebrities tried to get people to go against the president. What I'm connecting for y'all is, you will see it gets to the point where celebrities are celebrities, entertainers are entertainers. But they also realize they have a very high power over the people. Meaning, if I'm Michael Jackson, I make people pass out. They love me around the world. So I might look at politicians like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, you in the White House, but get it? My house bigger than yours. They love me. So same thing with Mike and Tommy Mottola, Sony Records. He forgot about the power of Sony. Period. He started going against, Michael was going against the industry as if he wasn't an industry baby. They raised his ass. But he thought he was at a point in life where he had got big-headed. Why? Truth is, he had the Beatles catalog. He had helped a lot of celebrities get their stuff back. He had power and clout. Michael was feeling himself. What else? He forgot he got away with stuff. But the point I want you to see, he started campaigning. He forgot he was Michael Jackson, the singer and dancer. His whole job was only to sing, perform, and shut up. That's why a lot of them get in trouble. But I'm showing you also why they start to feel like in their mind they actually bigger than politicians, y'all. In their mind. Because they know they can't act it out. They know they can't pull no rank. But in their mind, yeah, Because I'm saying that because I believe that was Oprah, all of them. Diddy, all of them. All right? So, Oprah defiantly added, I'm absolutely done with the shaming from other people, and particularly myself. Now, let me show you somebody else getting shamed. Now, I want you to connect this for yourself. Is it a coincidence? Oprah Winfrey is pushing. Okay. Now, let's look at somebody else. Now, we looked at this before. When did Serena ever push this? I thought Serena's supposed to push health. Sports drinks. Even if it's those cheap generic prep meals. Because them prep meals are nothing but TV dinners. Even if she was promoting that, I know their whole career, y'all. Serena endorsements was Gatorade and Gillette. Guess what else? I saw the new Gillette commercial. She not in it. She not endorsed by Gillette no more. No. I think a lot of these brands, they making them do it as a compromise. I'm going to show you in a minute. They were with the woke movement, y'all. They all had big mouths. They all went against people. They did certain things. So I think, we spoke about this before, I think some of them were spared by humiliation. Because I'm going to say it again. The clue for me of people being spared was Tom Hanks. When we knew that Tom Hanks was on the list of the woke movement, stuff like that, Tom Hanks made himself an arch enemy. We all know this, that know what's up. When Tom Hanks had to go on Saturday Night Live and put on a red hat, I knew he was getting humiliated. Get it? To make it clear for you, Tom Hanks didn't like 47. But when it was all said and done, Tom Hanks had to put on a 47 hat. And I knew he was being humiliated. But I also knew that was Tom Hanks being spared. So after Tom Hanks got spared by humiliation, and Ellen told me she was leaving, I started to watch the black celebrities, and I started to see them being humiliated, doing stuff they don't normally do. LeBron doing DraftKings. LeBron doing DraftKings. Sports bet. Are you serious? In LeBron's field, that's low level. Why? LeBron does, his brand was goddamn Samsung. Period. I don't see LeBron in no new 100-inch Samsung commercial. He ain't been in that in years. Talking about this past year, his shit was Samsung, Beats, top shit. LeBron James didn't do no startup companies, y'all. That game came out, they made him be the face of a application. They make him be faces of Candy Crush, shit like that. Startup companies, man. You don't get that. It's, put it like this. This is how easy it is. You and your friends invest some money to get some people to make your app. Then you get LeBron to be the face of it. Bingo. This is low-level shit. But this was the joke. He called himself the king, so they made him market this Royal Kingdom game. He's in a commercial. They made him push it. So like I said, I know the joke. Only way you're going to be the king is pushing this game. You're going to be a king of, you get it? Like, you're a king, but your king crown is just like this video game. It's a joke, bro. But you're going to push this commercial. I also know it was a time LeBron went and pushed that shit. LeBron had McDonald's. If I'm not mistaken, he was Gatorade too. Samsung, Apple, Beats for Dre. A lot of top brands, y'all. LeBron did, I think, Hummer commercials. Big stuff. He didn't do this shit. Now, to bounce off that real quick, to bounce to the back to Clifton Powell, the clip released by Art of Dialogue. I don't know if y'all saw his last clip, but he said what I've been telling y'all. Once you get reduced, you can't go back. When I said, once I started seeing black celebrities doing commercials, Omar Epps doing Zaxby commercials, I done seen actors doing T-Mobile commercials. Once they doing Netflix shit, once they doing low-level stuff, you cannot go back to Hollywood and get the bag. You lowered your standard, y'all. He's telling you the same shit. He's telling you right here. He's telling you the Hollywood everything. How it works. How it's better to stay at the middle. That's why when I come on YouTube, I never want to be a star. I mean, I'm good where I'm at. You got to know your space when you go into the game. That's no matter what game. I knew that shit in the streets. I don't want to be the biggest drug dealer. I don't want to be the big OG. I don't want to be everybody know my name. You got to know your level, y'all. Some people know their level. Everybody does not want to be at the top. Everybody don't want to be seen. So Clifton Powell is telling the world that it's a middle to Hollywood. And he always want to stay in the middle. A wise man told him that. The middle. Because once you get too big, you got to sit in. These are all the things I've been telling y'all. Like when you become a big YouTuber, a big content creator. Once you become big, you can't top yourself. So eventually after that, you're going to go down. Your ceiling has been met. That's why some people know the art of not getting too big. Because it's not about being big. It's about consistency and longevity. People be big fast and get it all up front. But after that, bingo, they might work hard the rest of their life, slave out. But you got people that work long and steady. That's what it's about. So he's telling you about at the top, how once you get to that top bracket and you don't keep that status, you become a failure after that. You're a failure. And once you take low money, you can't go back to Hollywood and say, I want this money. Because it's always about your resume. So I also knew their careers were over when they started taking low-level roles. When I said, though, anyone that once they become YouTubers, and I told you that social media was also the trick for black entertainers, because once they started tweeting a lot and talking a lot, they started to lower their brand, lower their stock. Celebrities also started getting in trouble a lot, saying dumb shit, lowering their stock. When it's pictures like this online about Oprah, it lowers her stock. That's what it's about. Celebrities were never supposed to play online, period. They didn't know that. It lowers your stock. Because if I'm a Hollywood director and you're an actor, and I go to your Instagram page, your Twitter, and I see all the shit you saying, beefing with fans, I see all your little shit you be doing, I don't got to pay you what you say you want. Because I know you're not a serious person about your craft like that. I read your timeline. I know what you're about. So like I say, that shit lowered their stock and brands, y'all. The whole online. But look, it's like this. If I got money invested, I don't watch you entertain your fans for 100 hours. So why should I give you with so much money for a movie? I saw you go live a whole month. We counted it up. It was 130 minutes all together like a movie. Yeah, you went. That's how much you went live on your page, Taraji. So why should we pay you this amount of money for this movie? No, you've been online lowering your stock. They didn't know that. They didn't know their value is the camera. Told you, man. I started to see how dumb they really were. When you are a celebrity, your value is your face. The more you show your face, the more your shit go down. If it's on low-level shit. I mean, even if you're on, it's no different from if you're a celebrity and you're on every TV every day, you lower your brand because that's what's going to happen. People won't get tired of you. You take away your mystique, celebrity power. This is what happened, y'all. People get tired of you too. Like, you can like good food, but nobody want to eat the same shit every day. So the more they show their face online, the more they lower their stock. But you're gonna see now they're all being joked and trolled online. Now I'm gonna show you why. This is my opinion. Compromise. For those who don't get it, but we also gonna just look at this shit clear. Some people call it humiliating. Some people call it hazing. Either way, you say you want to join up and you're willing to take what come with it, right? Well, there's a compromise being made. Also, they said the community has always been compromised. Compromise, past tense. Settle a dispute by mutual concession. In the end, we compromised and deferred the issue. Compromise, accept standards that are lower than is desirable. Let's say it again. Compromise, accept standards that are lower than is desirable. Meaning doing stuff you don't really want to do. So I told you, they're all compromised. I'm just giving you what the word means with definite detail. So now you should be able to see it for yourself. When it says compromise, accept standards that are lower than is desirable. See that? When I said LeBron never did this shit. When I said Beyonce have never, ever did a Levi commercial, I said they're being hazed. Nobody brings out Versace and then I'm a model for Levi's. Nobody does that. Who does that? You mean to tell me you brought out your own clothing line, but after that, you start wearing another brand? Bro, you brought out your own jeans, but after that, bro, you start wearing Bugle Boys again. Who does that? No, it's called they being humiliated. When I went into the history of Levi's and we saw that the owners of Levi's still own that shit, the original owners. No, when Beyonce put on them Levi's and do that commercial, the original Levi owners get that money and that stock went up. So we said we think I think she was used to help boost the American economy, and she was offered some things she could not refuse to reconcile with some of the stuff they did and said. We're going to get into it. So they all compromised. Let me show you again. Oprah is doing books now, y'all. This is Oprah. This is what she does now. She does book gatherings like a granny. No joke. Even though I know she's 70, but no, she's not on TV no more. Oprah's also pushing books on us, y'all, because she don't want us to look online no more and see all that dirt. See, now that Oprah got all this dirt online, y'all, now they want to tell us to read books. See that shit? Now she want to push read books. No, man. I told you they think they slick. Now these celebrities want to promote reading books. Why? Because all this shit online now. When you was online, y'all wanted us to keep watching y'all, right? Okay, then. No, Oprah, you're not going to escape. Thank you very much. Almost missed it. Thanks, Global. Respect. Thank you, Global. Thanks, sis. Appreciate it. So check it out. These are the light versions of Oprah videos, Oprah clips. No. Family, I know Oprah couldn't take it. You thought that was, no, that picture with Beyonce is nothing compared to the pictures of Oprah. They got her, they got her in the bed with Diddy, all type of positions. Nah, man. Y'all not looking at that rich woman like them young rappers. No. That rich woman like that young stuff. That's right. That was she like. She turned Terrence Howard to a sex toy. Nah, man. They said Oprah was a willing participant in a lot of stuff. And she was threatening with their career. You better not tell nobody about what we did last night. You better not tell nobody I've been at these parties. No, Denzel tricked y'all with that leaving early shit. You know damn well, them old people at the party, Denzel, you probably passed out. Denzel, you told me you left early. You might have been one of the first knocked out in the back. Stop it. He lying their ass off, y'all. Straight up. Thanks, Global. So, no, man. Look at it like a regular. All right, boom. I like to make everything clear as day. All right, family, you're not rich. You ain't rich at all. Let's say Diddy was your uncle, and you got pictures of Diddy on your Facebook, and then you go for this job. Pick one. You go for the job. They do a background check, and a picture with you and Diddy come up. Do you think that job gonna hire you? You're talking about that's your uncle, your cousin? No, it don't matter what job you got. I gotta give it to you clear. Nobody affiliated with the dinner is gonna survive that, especially if you've been accused of going to Diddy parties. All right, because there's two things to it. They also can't escape because the other card they're using on them. Hey, y'all still know what he was doing. You might didn't do nothing, but y'all all know what he was doing because y'all were doing it too. So that's why I say they don't even have a loophole. They don't. Oprah just knows the power of the internet, but this time she got busted, y'all, using that AI shit. That's all it is. AI. Took away the wrinkles, everything, y'all. Made her look 30 years old. Now you see why bro was saying he'll hit that? Bro, that's an AI video, man. That picture over that dress, AI video, y'all. Yes. Because they got the live motion AI. Y'all know this already. They got the all forms of the shit. So you got the live video AI where she could be on the runway. You put the AI filter on it. It's all real, but it's AI'd out. Flawless. So like I said, when you know the background, that's how you tell. you'll see like it's like a slight copy and paste. See this? Like, no matter how old this picture is, you can tell it's real. Get it? Now let's go. Let's go. So, compromise, y'all. Accept standards that are low than desirable. Oprah doing books. LeBron selling toys. You never saw LeBron with lipstick on the dog. You never saw Serena pushing weight loss stuff. No. I think for what Serena did, you know her punishment was? Serena, you got to lose your booty. I think Ozempic make y'all lose your booty. I don't know. But it seemed to me like somebody getting pushed on them. Maybe it's a medical scam. You take one, you lose your booty. Then you got to go back to the doctor to get a BBL. Maybe it goes together. Maybe so, y'all. But all I want to know is, thank you very much, family. Thank you very much. I absolutely love your content. Learn so much about the detrimental celebrities in our community. Keep your foot on their necks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I just like to give a disclaimer. I'm not putting my foot on their neck. They did it to themselves. I'm just talking about it and having fun. That's all I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I'm doing. But other people, let me show you keep a foot on necks. Let me show you what that means. When you got people making videos on their ass like this, that's keeping your foot on their neck. Get it? Those, all the people that's out to destroy them are the ones that make these videos on their ass 24/7. I'll give y'all the scoreboard. Now, this is what it is too. I'm just not with the BS, and I keep it, you know, I'm just going to say this. I'm not with them. So it seems like I'm against them, but I'm not. Meaning, I don't care about none of their ass, but I'm enjoying all this smoke. Yeah, I'm enjoying this shit because this is what it's about, y'all. They being exposed for what they did to everybody. I'm just not with the program. So by me speaking about it and making it look like I'm some type of hero, and that's what I want to tell y'all. See, people, we've been lied to so much by all these people and talk about leaders and shit. No, not just leaders. It's taught this thing where you got to go with the crowd, but if you don't go with the crowd, you a revolutionary or you're a spokesman. No, I'm not with their shit, so it make me look special because I'm the only one saying what I be saying. But this is what I'm going to tell you. A lot of people know the same exact shit, but they just not going to say nothing. Now, keeping foots on neck, that's not letting that shit die out because they wanted to die out. They don't want me talking about Jay-Z because they wanted to die out. They don't want me to show y'all the real scoreboard like, yo, they really losing, y'all. They really losing. See, I show y'all the score. They don't want me to show y'all the scoreboard. See, that's what it's about. But the people, you see the people making these videos, they the ones putting their foot on their neck. They the ones that's going to make them disappear. Yeah, they the ones 100% dedicated to slaying all black celebrities. Yeah. I just don't keep saying the community because I don't want to scare people. But yeah. Because remember, right? It's people that know these trending topics go away. It's people that know they ain't going to talk about it, but they going to give them a pass. So every day they working. They the ones keeping their foot on their neck, making sure we don't forget. Get it? Yeah. That's what it's about, y'all. So that's why you're going to see the same people making all these videos on many different levels. See that? Many different levels because it's a great exposure. See, even this part of it. Now I show you, they just going back into everything. Yes, they being petty. They doing it all. But they going back into the whole life of everything, man. Every little detail of exposure. Yes, because it's a big trail. So when you understand that Serena Williams with the family too, yeah, let's speed it up for y'all. Somebody issued grave warning to their enemies, allegedly. Somebody did it on YouTube. Somebody issued grave warning to their enemies. Now, all I know is I've been heard about. I already know. Like I said, man. We ahead, y'all. So I got to keep repeating shit. I told people what's going to happen, meaning all that shit that happened before, it's not going to rock this time. Then I told people, All that shit, don't bring that shit around my channel. Bingo. Made it clear to y'all. I'm not on no side, but I'm not with that other shit. Meaning, I know certain people going to be getting their boots smoked. So a lot of people didn't stop. Then I gave you the proof. Woke movement is dead. All these announcements were made. I'm going to give you the warnings that were told. The woke movement going to disappear. Everybody selling fentanyl going to disappear. Everybody into sex trafficking going to disappear. This announcement was made over a year ago. So it's a reason why they call those people late, because they don't get it. So it was already a warning. Meanwhile, they didn't get it. So what they do, they kept running their mouth, y'all. So that's what I'm telling you. It's about a lot of shit. He was the king. Now he doing video games. She was supposed to be some queen of Chicago. Now she fucking sitting down with books. She worked for Barnes and Nobles. She was supposed to be some celebrity tennis player from Compton, but she went to Paris and they wouldn't let her in. And since then, she's pushing weight loss drugs. And since then, this young girl named Coco is the favorite black tennis player. Yes, she is. Not Serena. Nope. I watched the U.S. Open. Serena Williams was not mentioned the whole time. I don't even think she was there. I did not even see Serena Williams show her face when her sister played because she's embarrassed. Remember this. If they're not out the country, if they're not in trouble, they are still all embarrassed. Yes, Serena punishment was you're going to be the face of both of y'all. That's y'all punishment. Especially you, Serena. You're going to lose that ass. All right? U.S. Vice. Thanks Serena Williams for inspiring people around the world. While Lakers icon LeBron James joins the stars flooding the social media to praise the all-time great epic U.S. win. And she ain't been in one since then. This is what I want y'all to see. Can y'all finally please get it? It was social media that destroyed them. Social media was their power, y'all. So when I know that social media is going to die, I knew it was going to die because that was their power. The separation has to be done of them and their fans. Fans, you and what you love. The people you love, fans, you're going to be separated from them. And them, they love fans. Fans make you who you are. You're going to be separated. What's proof? BET Awards canceled. I can give you a whole lot. But that's the plan. Fans and celebrities will be separated, which means it is a great separation on the internet right now. As celebrities crash and burn, fans will disappear. So, right here when it says, LeBron James joined the stars, the black stars, flooding to social media to praise, to show you they all together. This is what they always been doing. I'm trying to give y'all a clear picture of what they all been doing. If Serena win, we all behind Serena. LeBron win, we all behind LeBron. Beyonce, Jay, we all behind them. That's what they did for years and years and years. I know the umbrella. I know how they roll. Meaning, I know their political lineups. When people thought I was just talking from a rap perspective, a fan, but no, I know what this is about. When I kept saying this shit goes back to like 2009, 2010, it goes back. A lot of things were said, disrespectful throughout the years. When people was trying to expose birth certificates, people was trying to expose people, parents. It was shit going on back then, y'all. Y'all keep forgetting. So all of the shit that went on, and all of these people still going on with their careers, like they still, like life is still gravy, and they thought they were going to still influence the black community and still thought they were going to get rich and push their brands, but it got put to a halt. She didn't do shit for Compton. She didn't do nothing for Chicago. And you know what's up. You know the rest. So why am I saying that? The VP thanks Serena Williams for inspiring people around the world. Okay, you know what she down with. All right. You know who LeBron down with. You know who Oprah was down with. But if you didn't get it clear, we must go there again today. But before you see that, you will see somehow Serena lost her ass. I think Serena made a compromise. Either leave the country or lose your ass. Which one you going to do? All right? Which one are you going to do? Now, you see Jay-Z and Beyonce, they moving to England. Ellen went to England. What you going to do? You're going to either lose your ass or you're going to move. Which one is it? Pick one. Compromise. Accept standards that are lower than is desirable. We were not prepared to compromise on safety. Is this a compromise? Did you really, really, really want to lose weight? Now, I'm not stupid, and I'm not the smartest man. Was anything wrong with Serena's body? We've never heard of an athlete having to lose weight with weight loss. Family, y'all know weight loss drugs are for certain people that can't lose weight. She's an athlete. No, you're going to either lose your booty or you're going to leave this country. Which one is it? They sat her down in the office and asked her straight up, hey, ladies, which one would you do? Either lose your booty or you're going to move out of the country. Which one you want to do? You want to move to Africa or you want to lose your booty? Which one is it? You see what she picked? No, y'all, it's a prank. Now everybody with a BBL ass bigger than Serena, even though she was a human BBL. Not no more. Nope. Which one you want to do, Serena? Pick one. Now let's go. In August and November 2024, Oprah Winfrey urged independent and undecided voters to support the vice president, citing concerns over decency values and the future of the nation. Mind you, listen to what Oprah said. I got time today. We're going to slow this shit down. I told you they all exposed. Follow me, Chicago. You the main ones. Now, look. This is what Oprah is saying, y'all. Oprah Winfrey urged those black people who are undecided to vote for the vice president, citing concerns over decency, values, and the future of the nation. As if all that shit in Chicago did not just fucking happen. Goddamn. 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 See that? Now look at this picture. Somebody's being fake. I think two people being fake. But this is what I think. I think the one in the black was like this. Oprah has no clue after this. Her ass is finished. That's right. Hey, Oprah, remember? You didn't support her the whole time. Y'all were not supporting them in that office. And I think, Oprah, that woman think, in your mind, you thought you was bigger than her. Because your favorite is Michelle and Barry. So I think, in your mind, Oprah, you didn't respect her clout. Oprah also don't think you respected my homeboy Moneybag Joe. Because I think they both was kind of cool. I don't got it against them. But I also love the way, in the end, I think they sold all y'all out. Straight up, I think because all of y'all thought y'all was so big and y'all just really believed that y'all run shit, and y'all thought that after she got dragged in all those AI videos, and after Moneybag Joe got dragged, I think all of y'all, Oprah, thought y'all were going to just go on with y'all life, keep getting y'all billions off the black community while everybody else leaves. But I think they wanted to make it special for all y'all. When we leave, y'all coming with us. And this is when I came to my assumption. I think they did a reset on that whole party. They did a reset. Me and Oprah, you an old mascot. Your time up. Jay-Z, your time up. Get it? All they time up. But I think in this picture, Oprah looked at it like this, because I look at it like this. Oprah being fake. Oprah didn't come out they all did not come out to the last minute. You think of the whole 4 years and you ask, where was Oprah at? They didn't support them, y'all, like they should have. They didn't want no smoke with them. Look at this as Oprah coming out being fake because she had no choice. And they look at Kamala knowing this bitch ain't want to come out. They ain't support me anyway. This bitch ain't want to come out. Got something for their ass. Now, why I say that? We know after the election, we saw the vice. We saw 44, 47 in the same building sitting down together. So we ain't going there today. I don't like putting that shit on the screen because it messes my videos. So look. Now, Oprah, now remember, it's one thing if you didn't say nothing. This is what Oprah said. Now, when I tell you this, these are their charges. They charges of what they did not do for the black community. But I'm also going to show you how they gaslight the black community with lies and at the same time try to get you to go against people. Here's it right here, y'all. She urged independent, undecided voters not only to support this her reason. Okay, support is one thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Support is one thing. Meaning, it's nothing wrong with Oprah saying, this is who we need to support. I feel like this is the best candidate. Okay, that's one thing, y'all. But this, what y'all all learned, I'm going to show y'all this last time, because most of y'all are Black Democrats. What I mean is this. They tactics are smear campaigns. Slander. So all Oprah had to do is say, she's the one, guys. She's the one. That's it. Here comes the slander. Here comes the lies. Because if somebody else come in, we know we can't have nobody else come in. Why? It's concerns over decency, values, in the future of the nation. We can't have somebody else come in. The future of the nation. Oprah, the way the nation is right now, Oprah, you fucking dirty bitch. Let me make it clear for you, Oprah. You want to know how the country been? This is what the country was. Hey, Oprah, guess they locked up for? Same thing y'all been accused of. Hey, Oprah, how the hell are all these people getting rounded up for sex trafficking? And Oprah, how the hell is all these foreigners getting snatched up? How the hell was all those migrants in Chicago, Oprah? What the hell are you talking about? Are you still lying to Black people? Oh, no, you're not. Your career over with. So, let's look at what Oprah said, y'all. Let's rewind it. I'm only talking to smart people. Citing concerns over decency, value, and the future of the nation. It looked to me of the future of the nation, if this wasn't stopped, everybody kids going to get kidnapped. Everybody kids going to get touched on. It was like to me, everybody kids, everybody nephews, everybody going to get put on OnlyFans. Y'all kept complaining about all these jobs. Who you think took all the jobs in Chicago? Who you think take all the jobs in LA? Who you think got all the jobs? Who you think got all the felonies? Huh? How long Oprah been in Chicago? Huh? How long was she in Chicago? And she's saying that, no, but they really be telling y'all, let me break down the serpent language. I know it very well. Citing concerns over decency, value, and the future of the nation. No, the future of you, bitch. The future of y'all. What? The future of y'all manipulating these communities. That's what y'all scared of. That's what y'all didn't want. Y'all knew that the monkey wrench is in y'all game. Y'all cannot manipulate these cities no more. That's what it's about. She knew she was going to lose Chicago. That's their home base. They knew they was going to lose LA, their home base. They know they're going to lose Atlanta, their home base. Meaning, whoever's there, they're going to get in line. I'm talking about the celebrities knew that. Because they strategic, y'all. Oprah knows a percentage of my Blacks love me in Atlanta. The ones out Buckhead. A percentage of Blacks in New York love me. A percentage of Blacks in Los Angeles. They know these things. They control the Black cities with influence. So when you hear them talking about these cities, you think like this. They don't want to lose their power. They don't want to lose the shit they got going on, the stuff they got their hands in, the stuff they got away with. They don't want people getting access to certain records, certain things. Yeah, y'all, it's a reason why. What you're watching also is everybody getting their ass lifted out the Black community. That's right. You know, somebody gets shot with a 12 gauge when they jump in the air, that's what's happening. They getting their ass blowed out the water. That's what's happening, y'all, right in y'all face. This is happening. When I said it's the top to the bottom, man, it's not just no celebrities, y'all. It's your community. Every day you seeing this shit. This is an everyday thing. It's not going to be, that's what I'm telling y'all, it's not going to be all over until it's all over. That's when it's going to be over. Tyler Perry blasts Trump in passionate speech. So once again, I'm going to tell you, Tyler, this was when I knew that they were stupid. Tyler Perry, one of the leaders of the woke movement. See, it's a connection. You got Chicago, you got Atlanta. They call it the market. Now, I'm going to show you something else. All Tyler Perry had to do was say, because I'm going to keep showing you Negroes. We in the future now. This is the trick they pull when they don't tell you the agenda. Nobody ever says, what's the agenda? So the trick is you diss people, you bash people, you stir them up to go against people. Meanwhile, they never know the agenda. Yeah, why the fuck would we mad at him for anyway? Okay, we mad at him, but what else was supposed to happen? Oh, shit, we forgot to say what we wanted. Damn. That's what kept going on. So this is my point. It's nothing wrong with endorsing somebody, but you're supposed to endorse them correctly. I'm going to come to the community. I feel like this is the one I'm backing. But you're supposed to say, for this reason, for that reason, for this reason, for that reason. Okay, I'm behind this building this. Yeah, we need this right here. Yeah, I'm going with this. They push education. Yeah, I'm with that. You're supposed to have agendas. They didn't have no agenda. He's giving you a speech talking about somebody else. But I told you that's what made him an enemy, because it was called woke gaslighting. You're supposed to endorse. Give me the reasons. I'm an independent person. Give me the reasons why I should vote for this person. Convince me. You're not doing that. You're back. You're trying to make me don't like this person. But I'm the type, I'm like this in real life. The more you try to make me don't like somebody, I'm going to try to find out what they're really about. Because I'm going to make my own judgment. Y'all specialize at that. That's y'all campaign. That's how y'all work. But now let me show you how this went into real life. This one you're going to see. It was next thing you know what happened. It happens every day. So these people feel like this is what they raised on, y'all. They got to dish you to make themselves look good. They got to put you down to push their opinion or their agenda. See that? If this woman was the best thing smoking, why did y'all keep wasting time talking about somebody else? If this woman was the best thing coming, why did y'all keep talking about somebody else? And why, being that it's all over, y'all still keep talking about somebody else? So I'm showing you, not only did Tyler Perry not do his job of endorsing her, he gave a whole speech. Then he did it again at an award show against somebody, the president. Tyler Perry career is in the trash. Only people that's kissing Tyler Perry ass is the people that look just like him. And I'm going to keep it 1,000. Huh? Let me show you a reality. How Tyler Perry could be in Atlanta. What he do for Atlanta? I built my studio. I did y'all a favor. You know Tyler Perry built the studio, right? No, Tyler Perry studio is a mind control for black celebrities. It's a mind control laboratory. It's what it is. All right? So, I'm showing you what they did. He gave a speech, y'all. Fool, you're supposed to be endorsing the lady. You're supposed to be putting on a pedestal, letting it be known why we're supposed to vote for her. But see, this what got y'all all busted. Because, once again, this is how I knew they were stupid or they were forced to come out. Because this what me and a whole lot of people knew. Check it out. This man issued warning to his enemies. Warning to his enemies. Before elections. But after elections, they still ran their mouth. After elections, they still ran their mouth. But they didn't, I told y'all they didn't get it. They thought somebody was playing around. When somebody was dragged for damn near a decade already. Y'all did it already. But this era, it was not going to be permitted. That's why all your careers had to be closed. From the blacks to the white, Steve Colbert, all of their ass career chapter closed. Because they wouldn't stop. Gayle King, they wouldn't stop. So their careers are fucking closed, y'all. You know why Tyler Perry's still around? Because he still got deals on the table. But the prank is only black people watch him anyway. Tyler Perry will never be on a fucking national TV screen. Never. You thought Tyler Perry was real. Now, I want you to think for a second, family. Let me show y'all how magical shit. Like, let me show y'all how spells be cast on y'all. Guess what? The only shit Tyler Perry did his whole career was shit for BT and the OWN network. And if movies released. Other than that, nothing. His shit always been made for BT and the OWN network, which means Tyler Perry was never really respected amongst real Hollywood executives, real Hollywood film director guy. He is the leader of the blacks. And whatever he said they're going to do. No, Tyler Perry is the one that convinced the blacks to take Trump change because they lower their stock. That's what it is. That's what black Hollywood is, y'all. All right? So it ain't nothing else to it. Only thing Tyler Perry ever did, what he is known for to y'all, is all his works of BT and the OWN network. That's it. And Medea. His national movies that are hits, Medea. Only blockbuster movie Tyler Perry makes is when he dresses up. These been the facts, y'all. But you didn't get the jokes on you. All right? Because y'all had Medea speaking up for y'all community. But remember, we spoke about it yesterday. Y'all were taught to praise success. So anybody with success, you let speak for you, even though they could be a straight picklehead. Y'all let picklehead speak for y'all. Guess what? I don't care if he rich. His story tells me he was raised in the back of a car. I wasn't raised like that. I didn't grow up like that. I like to know people beginning. How did you get in the car? See that? Tell him always tell y'all the real shit. Don't keep telling me he was in a car. How the fuck did he get in the car? If I had to tell my humble beginnings, I'm gonna tell you from the goddamn hospital. All right? No, how did he end up in the back of a car? So I'm supposed to base my life on a Negro that slept in the back of a car and was given money by Hollywood. That makes him a great man, a man to listen to. No, it means he's a smart man. He made his money off what he do. He's talented. He got talent. Okay, don't mean he's fucking smart. Have no proof. Have no proof Tyler Perry got a high school diploma. Have no proof he has a college degree. That's another thing. Yeah, look how many people y'all thought was smart without high school degrees, meaning high school diplomas, GEDs, and college degrees. How you thought Jay-Z was a businessman with no paperwork? No, y'all, that's y'all fake world. And I tell you, y'all live in a fake fucking world. No, degrees in school don't make you smart, but you got to understand it's part of our teaching. Part of our teaching in school is corny. School is stupid. I'm smart. I don't need school. But the truth is, in society, paperwork means you know what you know. You are who you are. You are who you say you are. You got the documents to prove it. You're certified. You're qualified. That's what the paperwork means. They don't be having no paperwork, but they want to talk to me about politics. You ain't been to Yale. You're a celebrity puppet. So why was he giving speeches? Because he's a fucking actor. That's why. He's an actor, so he gives speeches. Meanwhile, what else you see the proof is? The proof is, how the hell does he have all this power? How the hell do they have all this power? I'm asking you again. Now, am I mistaken? I didn't want to pull up the voting polls. How did they have all this power, but somehow them polls did not look like it? This is when I got into the whole shit. A lot of them got fake supporters, fake subscribers, fake views. How could you have all this power? All of these cities. Tyler Perry, you got all these actors under you. Oprah, you got all this power, all these people under you. Why it didn't transition on the polls? Is it because y'all just got beat? Or is it because y'all didn't do your job enough? Because I'm looking at it different now. As time go on, I look at it different. Why y'all won't look at it like maybe they didn't do their job? Maybe they didn't go hard enough. I'm talking about for the people that's not happy. Maybe they didn't do enough. Maybe they were more focused on their careers, selling their merchandise, Amazon investments, studio investments, Space Jam movies. Maybe they were invested in everything else and they forgot their job. Yo, election's coming up. 2023, we need to buckle down. We need to get this shit together. Hey, we don't want this other man to come in. We need to get on our job. They didn't do that. So I also think the reason why I say this shit, like I said, when I saw her being dragged to the highest level, more than all of they asked, I knew what's up, y'all. This is how I put it together. First, I saw her being dragged. The vice. But when it was all said and done, I saw them getting dragged. And then I was like, nah. They didn't start getting dragged to after that. So I said, no. They thought she was going to be the only one getting AI videos made of her butt naked and all this crazy shit. No. They got it. I think they all behind it. And I say it for a reason because I think it was also time to dispose of all of them who thought they had this power. Mainly, the manipulation of the black community, that program was over with. It's done. Whatever was supposed to happen with their neighborhoods, it's completed. So, this happening to them is also to prove to me and you that they are no longer the role models to look up to of this generation and era. Because if we don't look up to them, you know damn well nobody else don't look up to them. That's what this is about. Thank you very much, Harold. So that's why I was saying this whole thing is a dethroning. It's a dismantling. Now, y'all know how Mike went out. They going out different. That's all it is. They're just going out different. But When you slay a celebrity, the first thing you do is slay their name and you slay their career. They're already dead. They dead. That kills them. Their career is what kills them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? When it's the same thing, if this same company could have came to LeBron a year ago, he turned him down. I'm not doing that shit. What is that app? Some bullshit. I'm not doing that. I don't even know what this company is. But when you compromise and you can't say no because you've been to Diddy parties and somebody says, hey, LeBron, you mind doing this commercial for us? Why? Don't worry about it. Behind his back, guess what? This app you're looking at, we got 500 million invested in this app. We're going to get LeBron to push it. And that's how it works. He can't say no anyway. Compromise. Accept standards that are lower than is desirable. So, you see Serena Williams, you see her selling books, taking those. You see LeBron with toys, right? Kings. Okay, let's continue on. Tyler Perry, he has charges on him as we speak, right? Okay, connect the dots. Once again, this is what they say about all of them. You see Jay-Z face, you see Diddy, Tyler, okay. It's never going to escape. To update your memory bank, when I said it's not just no damn YouTube. Let's clarify that part. Hold up. I want people to get it clear, let you know. I'm just giving y'all the updates. It is not me. And I be laughing at all of this shit because it's hilarious. Now, right here, Facebook. And I'm not even signed into Facebook. Thank you very much, Harold. So y'all see, I'm not even logged in on Facebook. This shit is pushed all over. You're going to see it whether you want to or not. So, okay, I'm showing y'all this to show you all the platforms. When I said this is bigger than YouTube, when I said they're being slandered the worst on TikTok, and then all TikTok videos be uploaded on every other platform. So that makes the shit triple and double and quadruple, and that's what's going on, all right? There's no trending topics but celebrities being smoked. That's it, and exposed, see? That's the only topics right now. That's the real shit. Meaning, people just doing their own shit. That's it. So look, see this? Look at this picture. I brought it up for a reason. When I said they both being fake. But don't it look like, for some reason, Oprah thinks she better than her? It looked like Kamala being fake with her because she knows. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to say some shit. But like I said, the vice president made me laugh because, in my opinion, she was setting all their ass up anyway. She knew, trust me. Oprah's being fake, y'all. So in my mind, I think Oprah really thought she was bigger than her because the truth is she was. She knows her. They get it? Barry, Chicago clout, Oprah mind, they need her. They need me. So in her mind, let's be honest. I'm pretty sure Oprah probably felt like she was bigger than Kamala. But I think after this hug, she had no clue her time was up. Yeah. The vice president was giving him the kiss of death. See that? There go Jay-Z. So like I said, we were laughing back then. But I'm going to give you an update. You see your queen's face? So if you didn't watch the elections, when I said they were dethroned after this day, because I know all the codes. Hey, y'all, I might not be down with y'all, but I know signs and symbols 1,000%. And when I saw this, you see her face? Now you pause for a minute. Look at Beyonce's face. Does it look like she really wanted to do it? Now, don't forget, she was called out at the last minute. Does it look like she really wanted to do it? So I also said, when this happened, Beyonce got reduced to a third grader. They turned her back into a child. They turned her back into who she is. And I said, ever since this day, that queen shit is out the window, y'all. I said, she's no more. You see her face? I also said, if you see this picture clear as day, you will see Jay-Z didn't want to show his face. You can see it looked like Beyonce got dragged out of the house to do it, and she didn't want to go by herself, so she dragged out Kelly to go. But I'm giving you the clues of Jay-Z did not want to go. He said Megan. He said he did not want to go. That was supposed to be Jay-Z right there. He didn't want to go out like the Hillary campaign. You punks did not get that Jay-Z gave Kelly Rowland his fucking suits. This is why I don't fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with y'all at all. All right? Jay-Z was supposed to come out. But it's alleged his slick ass was at the hotel and he allegedly had his chauffeur driving somewhere. He said he'd be right back, but he never came back. And it was said that outfit right there was laid on the bed and Kelly had to wear it. Because Jay-Z was my proof. They didn't want to support the vice president the whole term. He's my proof. But what else I got for you? I came to the conclusion that everybody else, they couldn't get away like Jay-Z did. And they had to come out. Look at Beyonce's face. Now I'm asking you this question. Does that queen shit look like it went out the window? Meaning, does it look like she's a queen? Let's stop playing, y'all. I'm not trying to diss her. Does she not look like high school again? All right. Does she look like she's being fake as hell, like she is not trying to do this shit? All right. But I'm just giving y'all an update. After this, I told the world her shit is over after this. All right? So my point is this. The law, she tried to sue somebody before this. So I'm telling y'all, in my opinion, she thought she was bigger than that woman. And I think she did. And I think in the end, you're going to see what happened. We were laughing at this shit. All right? Now, I'm asking you a question again. Could we update this shit? It's almost a year later. Do you think she wanted to do it or she had no choice? They were telling Money Bad Joe to step down. They were trying to say he's incompetent. And they were saying the VP was incompetent. Meaning they wasn't cool. So they didn't want to be with him. And if you don't get that part, just look at it. They didn't show them the same love as Barry and Michelle. They didn't. So reason why I say that, I put all of that together when I understood this era was coming to an end. The main reason why y'all era coming to an end is because y'all political party, y'all political influence, y'all political figures. But not only that, the bridge is the mascots, the entertainers. The entertainers are the bridge between everything. Who you vote for, what you buy at the store. What's your opinion on life? What's your opinion on religion? That's what celebrities do, y'all. So once these same celebrities prove that they were not good for nothing else, their lives don't even work on the community no more. All right? A lot of shit. They got destroyed, y'all. Meaning, all of this shit started coming out exactly after they left, and you see they've been catching hell ever since. Because she told her that day, good seeing you, Beyonce. Sorry to tell you, girl, but it's over for you after this, Beyonce. All right, you see that? Now, this also was when the vice president turned Beyonce into a little girl in class. You will see it clear as day. This is when I told you, I'm going to keep repeating this shit, so I want people to get it clear. I do not hate on Jay-Z and Beyonce. They are nothing to me. But I'm going to show you. To you, they somebody, but they've been debunked in real life. Do you see Kamala putting Beyonce back in place? I'm the politician. You're the entertainer. So, hey, Beyonce, what was those rumors about you charging me for a show? Did you guys actually put that news out that you charged me? I'm the politician. You work for us. So, next thing you know after that, first video leaked on her was her in the bed with Diddy. All right? But before that, it was videos of the vice president, pregnant, all type of stuff. Yes, slayed. So after she got slayed, I started seeing everybody get slayed. And I just put it together like, oh, shit. They're not going to have no career after all of this. See that? She gave it a kiss of death. What was that stuff you said about y'all guys charge me? She said, your career's over, girl. Sorry to tell you. Beyonce, like she want to cry. I'm not playing with you. I got proof today. Look who else look like they want to cry. Because she didn't want to do it. All other celebrities knew if they came on that stage, their careers were over. I'm also telling you another secret joke. A lot of those celebrities that were gaslighting y'all and playing this black card, They were waiting to play the white card. See, they all thought they was going to pull their white card back out. That's another thing they thought. See, they all thought the same thing. They thought once the black movement was not cool, and once they all knew Hollywood was shut down, and all, you know, the black fans don't support them no more. Like, being that they knew all this shit, y'all, they thought they was going to slide back over to that white crowd, and they thought they was going to get their pop life back. That's what they all thought, y'all. That's why Beyonce went Cowboy Carter. I'm giving you the trail of how they all tried to go back white. I just say that white should have pissed them off. They knew the country was going to be majority red. They knew that. So that's why they didn't want to show their face on the campaign neither. Because a lot of them had common sense to know, if we get on this campaign and we lose, everybody that voted for the other side, we're going to be exposed. And our brand's going to crash. Why? Everybody that voted for somebody else, they're not going to support us no more. So we don't want to get on that goddamn stage. That's what Jay-Z tried to pull. That's why he didn't want to get on the stage. See, they didn't want to get on the stage because they knew it was going to hurt their brand. So that's why when it was over, she ran to Cowboy Carter. Shit, I got to do damage control. I got to try to keep those good white folks. That's what she did. Once again, manufactured by her and her husband. They knew that getting on the stage for them was going to ruin their careers and brands, because they knew that everybody that voted for somebody else was going to be against them. These are the things I was telling y'all. I'm just talking to the new people, bringing it up to date, when I still tell you that Jay-Z and all this shit, Oprah, to let y'all know, this is not me picking to talk about them. This is a real historical narrative that's being illustrated in your face. All right? That is it. Because when somebody, people try to make it like it's about Jay. No, it ain't about none of them. It's about they fucking being destroyed, y'all. That's what it's about for the shit they did. I'm bringing it up to date. Because, see, J-Lo? Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever seen J-Lo look like that? Does J-Lo not look worried? What did J-Lo do? Okay. Have we not spoke about J-Lo career? Her record label basically dropped her ass. Her shit been flopping. J-Lo has never flopped. But J-Lo also gave a speech. But before J-Lo gave that speech, she didn't check the scoreboard. What was already said? 47 issues, grave warning to his enemies, because they made themselves enemies. Remember, this shit wasn't political no more. They made it personal. They were enemies. They became gang. They became gang, and they turned you in a gang. And that's what happened. And y'all were all gang banging online. It was called the woke movement. All right? So, J-Lo knew her career was over. So, to update it, since she did this, Cowboy Carter tour, all right, flop, whatever you want to say, we're not going there. It was not the greatest thing. When we spoke about this week, her not at the VMAs, it's because ever since this, they were not going to win at shit. Only thing they did since this was post a lot of goddamn fake ass news. That's it. Usher joins the campaign. All right. We laughed at Usher. Why? Because Usher made a herpes payout. Usher is 100% down with Diddy. Usher was made to get on the campaign. And we laughed at his ass because he had a head full of shoe polish and he was acting weird. So, if you didn't get this part, it was said that Usher hopped on a jet and went and left after this. Then I come back later to show you Usher is in battle with Russell Simmons. This is when I start telling y'all, nobody that been around Diddy is good. Nobody. He's one of them. Then went back and to prove to the world, this man made a herpes payout to men and women. And they were still talking about Usher going to buy tickets, going to his concerts. Y'all some nasty people, man. So, you see Usher looking weird? All right, then. Usher career is over. You see that? What country is that talking about Usher's sorry ass? All right. No, this is a world thing now. It's a new world order, y'all. Everything is on the same playing field around the world, Craig. Oh, let me show you in the black and white thing. See, you got black, you got Puerto Rican, now you got white. Career over with. We already laughed at all this shit. Eminem didn't want to go. All right, y'all. Do you see Eminem face? I'm gonna ask all y'all again. Have you ever seen Eminem face look like that? Look, Eminem knew this whole shit. He already dissed that man in a freestyle on BT. He knew, if I come out in this rally, I'm gonna lose goddamn all my white fans. Shit. He didn't want to do it. So at the last minute, guess how they tricked him? They made Barry call his ass out. I tell you, it was a game being played. It was some places the Vice didn't show up. Some places Barry showing up. But meanwhile, I'm like, yo, this campaign looking like a show. Meanwhile, you see Eminem putting up the black fist? Revolution, my brothers. No, you ain't never in your life see Eminem look like that. He looks terrified. All right, I'm going to give it to y'all again. I want y'all to get this shit clear. It's not me. I want y'all to get it, for real. It's not fun unless y'all get it. Check it out. Now look at Eminem face. Look at J-Lo face. Look at Beyonce face. You gonna tell me something ain't wrong, y'all? All right, then. Y'all smart. You ain't stupid. You don't see something wrong with this picture, but you know goddamn well it's supposed to be Jay-Z. See, when it's time to rap and have fun and awards and shine, that's when Jay-Z come. When it's time for business, this means Jay-Z didn't do his job. So like I said, I know what's up. They're not going to have no more careers. You don't believe this shit, y'all? Do you want to see how scared Eminem is after this shit? He knew his career was over with. You see Eminem? He knew it. They all gave him the kiss of death, y'all. See that hug? See that hug? Ah, look at Beyonce. She knew it was over, y'all. Damn, I didn't want to do this shit. All those fucking people gonna hate me now. All those people gonna hate me. See that? Eminem know it too. I can't play the black and white game no more. Shit. Eminem know it too. I can't play the black and white game. So to let you know it ain't racist, white people turned on Eminem, straight up. Majority of his state turned on him. These are facts. But what y'all didn't get is he came in through that Dr. Dre, Quincy Jones door. Quincy Jones was the black Democratic gatekeeper and controller of Black Hollywood, guys. That's what it was always about. Y'all didn't get. The whole plan was always for every 4 years, you Negroes going to go to that poll and you're going to vote for who we say is the coolest one. All right? Whether he playing a saxophone, whether he dribbling the basketball. They voted for that man because of the saxophone, y'all. Told y'all be getting pranked forever, man. Y'all next president gonna be a rapper. Being that the last president couldn't rap, he brought a rapper to the White House and got you like that. All right, that's it. The last president couldn't play ball like that, but he had a basketball player with him. He had him and Steph. All right, so like I say, man, Eminem knew his career was over with. I ain't gonna lie. Eminem made me feel bad for this picture. I feel scared for Eminem. Eminem like a little boy about to be abused. Eminem like a little boy. You dropped him off at a pervert house. He don't want to go. He got a sad face like when mom dropped him off at school for the first day. He didn't want to do that shit. They all knew that was going to hurt their brand, y'all. So you got your proof. They all started to look like abused children. But why, Mom? Why, Mom? All right, so y'all got it now. Their career's been over. I just had to give y'all an update. So, to prove to y'all, Oprah sells books now. She does whatever book they tell her to sell, that's the book she's going to say, go read this book, guys. Even though we had no proof she read. None of that shit. Same way, she's busted promoting weight loss drugs. But she using AI videos to trick those black people to make them think they can lose 50 pounds in a month. Is she trying to take out our elders? Is Oprah responsible for taking out the last of the elders in our community, y'all? Why is she promoting this stuff? If we know a lot of elders are already messed up, if we know a lot of women have weight complexes, why is she promoting for them people to take that stuff? So we're going to say it again, y'all. If they don't prove it, we don't believe them. So Oprah, if you do not go live shooting yourself up with that stuff, we don't believe you. We want to see your ass sit in a chair, lift your shirt up. You see what Serena doing? At least she being better than you, Oprah. Now stop it. All right? She doing better than you. Because at least she acting like she going to do it, but we want you to do it. All right? Stick yourself. Like that movie, The Mac, stick yourself. In order for us to believe y'all, from now on, everything y'all say, y'all got to prove it. So, Serena, you got to take it. If you want us to take it, we got to watch you take it. Same thing with you, Oprah. We want to see your old ass take it. All right? We want to see you shoot up. Oh, all right? Okay, that's it. Other than that, we don't believe you. So if you're going to endorse it, I want you to do it. That should be like that movie. Where you try to make her take it, and she making up all these excuses. Oh, why you ain't take it? We get to the last minute. I got to go to the bathroom. Stick yourself. Why you ain't take it, Oprah? No, we want you to do that shit live at the doctor office, and we want you to take that shit. We not fucking with none of y'all no more. Hey, no more doing Burger King commercials, and y'all don't bite the burger. No more doing Subway commercials, and y'all act like y'all chewing it. You want to eat that shit. That's how I started to people. Yo, y'all, that's how I started learning shit was wrong with shit. Like, you know how we talk about stuff in the food? I started peeping that years ago. I said, yo, they doing Subway commercials. They're not even eating that shit. They don't even eat the food. To even prove us, they don't eat that shit. They don't even eat it in a commercial. Now, let's think about it with a real mind. What's wrong with eating a piece of something? Meaning, if I'm doing KFC, if it's not wrong with it, I'm supposed to eat it, right? If Subway so good, you're going to see it. They don't even eat the shit. We've been getting duped like that. Fake eating. I'm telling you, man, they full of shit, man. Yeah, man. Promoting soda, don't drink it. Fuck y'all, man. Use AI filters. Hey, bro, she try to trick us. She try to trick you to say, Oprah look good for her age. It's called AI, bro. All right, that's it. Can you see how fucking disgusting they are? Billionaires, fake ass pictures, fake as hell exposed. So now y'all got it, right? On this episode today, we about to close out because it is all exposed. I just want everybody to catch up to date. So we ain't got to be repeating shit. All right? They all compromised. Now look, Oprah is a bookseller. She been reduced to that. No more big shit, all right? No more big influencer. Oprah also been doing this to make us think she still has a career. Yes, she's perpetrating a fraud, so we won't think, because she tricked me, I ain't gonna lie. She wanted us to think just Tyler Perry in trouble, and she not. She wanted us to think just Diddy and everybody else, but not her. Nah, it's Oprah too. She tricked my ass. She wanted me to think it was just Gail. Nah, it's Oprah too, y'all. You see Tyler Perry and Diddy? I think they're supposed to be with Oprah. You see how they joking on them? You see how they joking on them blacks? How they Egyptians, right? It's all in the jokes, man. Told you, man. I don't know who be doing this shit. That's what they doing, y'all. See that? So once you get shit made like this on you, all right, you don't believe that? Think about your preacher at your church. Think about anybody that's normal. If they were seen in a picture with Diddy. No, y'all, it's not acceptable. It's not tolerated. See Jay-Z, Tyler Perry. Why? They are the billionaire conversation. We spoke about it this week. You can't crown them as the top billionaires all these years now, and now y'all want to act like they don't exist. No, they were in conversation because we judged them on the top billionaires. That's what made them influential. The top billionaires. So, family, how the hell are all the billionaires in trouble at the same time? Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, Diddy, Jay-Z, LeBron James. All right? So when I saw that, that was also one of the signs when I knew, yo, this shit is something ain't right. All right. Their money connections, where they get their money from, their labels. Where's Diddy record label at? Okay. Another question I got. Why Diddy and Tyler Perry couldn't buy BT? I also think them trying to buy BT was them getting too big for their britches when I said I think they were doing too much. They were trying to buy BT. At the same time, Diddy's going back arguing with the people that pay him for the liquor, alcohol. He beefing with them. Meanwhile, they was just doing a lot. And I also think, check it out, while they were trying to get their deals and brands, they wasn't focused on politics. They were getting deals, NFL deals, sponsorships. This is why I come to the conclusion that if you pay attention, they was doing everything else instead of focusing on politics. So I tell the people that's mad and upset, you still never got upset at the people that did not help this change. They were supposed to change the community. If y'all so-called wanted this woman to win, they were supposed to help with that change. They didn't do it, y'all. If you can look at everybody was just focusing on stuff in their pockets, having the most views, likes, and the most fans. That's all they was doing, y'all. And smiling in people's face, and that's it. Showing us all their pictures. They had nothing to do with politics of the real world. And I also think that's why they got disposed of, y'all, for a lot of reasons. I think their political parties cut their water off as well. That is my whole perspective. Yes. Now, I know a lot of y'all talking about this. The corpse that was found in the trunk. Body discovered in impounded Tesla, registered to singer. Now, it's no telling what's that. It's no telling somebody put a body in the trunk. I'm also showing you how I don't know about him. I also know this is promotion for him. So I already know I'm going to hear more after him after this. Either way, this whole shit is crazy. There's more of that dark news. I ain't talking about that today. Charleston White chased off HBCU campus by students. F a black college and F my people. Told y'all, man, Tyler. Yo, Charleston White, he's funny to me, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. So when everybody was against Charleston White, I get him clear as day. Once again, I'm going to tell you idiots again. Charleston White told you exactly who he was. He told you exactly everything he's about, what he does, and what he's going to do. He told you 100%. I understand who Charleston White is. See, I'm going to tell you again. Y'all be looking for leaders. Y'all be looking for influential people. Y'all be looking for people to like. But I'm going to tell you right now, Charleston White is one of the last people that had me laughing on this shit. Because the motherfucker to me is funny. Especially when he troll people. And the main thing Charleston White does, he loves to troll the thugs. He trolls thugs and gangsters from every city. And I love this shit because I be crying. So when I just read this alone, Charleston White ran up, chased off campus. He told the black people, look, fuck a black college and fuck my people. Charleston White being a loop, he know what's up. He be tapped into. He know what's up. All right? So I know what Charleston White said. So like I said, I understand this shit. When he say that, I know what he really means. All right? This is why I be trying to tell y'all. A lot of y'all got to be at a level where if it don't apply, let it fly. You also got to know everything don't apply to you. But when he says that, I know what he's talking about. Remember I said it's a war? It's a separation? That's what he's talking about. He said he was at the college somebody in there was talking about that slavery shit. And then Charleston White was like, I'm going to just keep it real. I'm going to talk to my people about some real shit. And he started keeping it real, but they got mad at him. The same shit I do on this channel. So allegedly he had to run. But it's just funny how he said, fuck a black college and fuck my people, because he said that shit on the campus. Charleston White made me laugh. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Now, I ain't keep up with him in a minute. But when he was going around snitching on people, this shit was funny. I wasn't dealing with all that. Like, when he started threatening people, he going to put the feds on them, they didn't believe him. Then I see the report later, how he put the feds on niggas. That shit funny as hell, because he told them, leave me alone. I'll put them people on you. He told you straight up. So, that's why I've been told you, certain people you don't play with, y'all. But it's just funny because he trolls thugs. Because the thing is this, I do what I do my way, he do what he do his way. The people that get it know what's up. His job is to piss off all the people that don't get it. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's what I do. So, he basically telling you, man, these fools talking about racism. So, what Charleston White also was saying, man, they still talking about that racism stuff. I'm gonna tell these kids what it's really about. Because what these kids don't understand, y'all always talking about racism, meaning y'all we're taught racism, but racism is to keep you poor. See that? Let's go. And when you poor, you're gonna have to do a lot for money your whole life. So y'all also know this story going around. Let's speed it up. Now, I'm only going into this to prove what was already said and to make things clear for those who don't get it. When I say criminal behavior affecting Americans. I don't care if you walk up to somebody and punch the shit out them in the face and knock them out. I don't care if you smack somebody. If you harm people, if you are targeting anybody in society, you will be labeled as a terrorist. Now let's go back. What did I tell you was the face of criminal and terrorists? Didn't I tell you it's a particular look? And wherever you see these crimes, you will see these same looks. It was a plan. I ask you a question. When the last time you see a criminal charged with some shit, they got a fade like Boosie and a clean face like in the military? When the last time you seen a criminal look like that? You didn't get it. You guys are going to take on a criminal look. This look is going to, this look you're going to have, we're going to make it stick. Even though you all got inspired by rappers, you didn't get inspired by Bob Marley. You didn't get inspired by Bob Marley. You guys got inspired by Bob Charlie. That's right. You guys were the first roster that didn't know one scripture. You guys were rosters, fake rosters, that had no clue about who Haile Selassie is. No, at all. You were the same fake rosters. All of y'all guys would get chased out Jamaica. All of y'all. And Trinidad too. Yeah, you're a disgrace. But this is how they stuck it to the roster in Jamaica. We're going to make all Yankee boy, we're going to make them all look like criminal. Yeah, we're going to take the culture and we're going to have the most low-down rapper push it. And then they're going to talk about the most horrific things. After that, they will never think about Rasta again. So we will turn them from religion on every level. We turned them from regular religion and we turned them from Rasta religion. But the look of the Rasta man that is highly educated, inspirational, a natural vegetarian who teaches knowledge and wisdom, we will reverse it. He will be an idiot that knows nothing. He will also be a criminal. He will call himself a demon. And he will also be a pervert and a dummy and broke. That's the new look. That's the criminal. This is also the look of the predator. Go look at the movie cover. Because you guys are always the predator. Because when you go in public, you scare all races. You know why you call it predator? Because when you guys used to walk past our car and carjack, we made the automatic lock for y'all. Because we were taught. We know the shit. We watch the news. Whoever you see on the news getting arrested, you watch out for them in public. So when you see them in public with hoodies, you stay away from them. You see them with them construction Timbs on and them black jackets and all that braid dreads and skinny jeans and Crocs, you stay away from them. It's called predator. Why? It was a campaign against y'all called y'all were super predators back then. But only problem is they couldn't make it stick. Because everybody had their own identity. Meaning, criminals even look different. Hey, criminals also specialize at buying shades, glasses, trying to look like nerds on purpose. That's where we come from. So, yeah, this is y'all look. But this also going to be the look we use to humiliate y'all around the world. So, when all people come, remember I kept telling y'all this? When all people come to this country, they're going to know, stay away from them people. Now, I'm going to prove what I've been telling you because this right here made it stick. You stay away from them. The person he allegedly did this to, were they from this country? All the shit I've been talking about before it happened. When I've been telling you, the woman he stabbed, they were the first people to come. They came in 2021. Y'all kept talking. When I say 20 million plus, hey, Trailer Park Trash. Hey, poor whites. My white hippie friends, all of that. They came to replace y'all. That's right. The new white people. That's right. All races came, all walks of life. They came first. Then it was the Afghanistans. When they came on plane flights. When the other people came, they were walking. They got put on buses. So this showed me what was going on in Charlotte. This let me know the community they put in Charlotte, this means they started to expand. How I know that? Because she got stabbed on a public transportation, probably going to work, coming home. But now it's going to stick. Check it out. Suspect in Charlotte train stabbing, facing federal charges, possibly the death penalty. So, remember I told you the narrative is stay away from them? Here's the fucking proof. Allegedly, all she did was sit on the bus by him, and look what happened. But when this is shown around the world, Craig, the narrative is you stay away from them. When we say them, anybody that looks just like that. Get it? When Diddy went to jail, did he not have a beard? They're going to have one or the other, or sometime both. If they got them beards like that, if they got their hair like that, stay away from them. These are the narratives, y'all, because they mean savage, animal, repo, chapeto, all of that. That's what it means now, y'all. It's not the truth. It's not the truth, but it is the narrative. It is the costume. If we went to Hollywood right now, I'm trying to give it to y'all clear because I always wanted y'all to know it's not me trying to condemn nobody. This is how it works. If we went to Hollywood right now and they say, hey, I want you to play the role of a thug, what they would do is they're going to give me a dread wig and a beard wig, and they're going to say, put this on right here. Why? I might come and look in a different way. I don't fit the description of a thug. He looks too clean because he looks, no, we need a thug look. He's going to put on your braids. They was doing it in the movie. You saw them do this in movies before where they'll make them put on cornrows. Because I told you the look of the thug is a costume, y'all. But what I wanted y'all to understand, y'all, every thug look like we had, it was the element to get us locked up to go to jail. It was all together, y'all. They're going to see it in a movie. They're going to see it on a rapper. They're going to do it. But this is how we know how to pick them out in real life. I thought it was a joke. It's like this. If I see him in public, let me show you all stereotypes and narratives, which means it doesn't mean none of it's true. But let me show you how life is looked at. Even I might look at it like that. Doesn't matter. You can assume he smokes weed. Okay. Where he tat on his neck, he got the dreads, beard, and tats. That's 3 rebellions. You got to pick one. See that? I got a tattoo on my neck. You got to pick one. That means criminal, guys. You proud of your tats on your neck. Your beard is thick out, not groomed. That means rebellion. Your hair is dreaded out. It means rebellion. It also means you're not corporate. So I don't got to guess he don't have no real corporate job. Stereotypes, narratives. Now, if he's in a car, I can assume he don't got no license. What else? He might got some drugs in him. I want him to bet he smoke weed. A 50-50 gamble. No, that shit a 90-10. I bet he smoke weed. These are stereotypes of your life that have been going on your whole life. So you wonder why you keep going to jail, kept getting put up, because you kept looking like everybody else, but you didn't know everybody else was supposed to fit the criminal profile. Back in the day, okay, now let me bring it. Now we talking about criminal profile. Let me bring it back today for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna give you a lot of reasons why shit happened. Okay, now I gotta go back to Jay-Z. Now let's say back in the day, right? You was on the block. You had on a Yankee hat. You had on a Rockaway coat, Rockaway jeans. You got on Jordans, criminal outfit, drug dealer outfit. They knew that already. You got the chain. You got the fresh Yankee hat. You got the fresh. They knew all that shit. Police been high tech. Okay, he got on the Averex. They knew that shit's 700. Okay, he got the Jordans on. Them shit's 300. He got on a $1,000 outfit. What time he outside? He outside 1 in the afternoon. He don't work. Bingo. They knew this shit. I always knew this shit. It's a lot of reasons why I stayed out the fucking way. I knew what time to go in the house. I knew what time to be outside. I knew to be outside and wear certain shit. I always knew that shit. When you got to go to certain neighborhood that's hot, you got to be certain shit. So there's always been an element to get bros locked the fuck up. When you say, I ain't even do shit. I was just walking there. He just can't. No, you didn't know. It was a hidden secret program. You got on the Yankee hat? Okay. Now, just so happened, bro, you on a particular corner where it go down there. But you on a particular house. You ain't doing shit. Or you wasn't, but you on this corner, but you fit the description. You got the Yankee hat on. You got the hoodie on. You got the flight. You look like the drug dealer. Oh, bro, you might be strapped. Or you look like you might be on a run. You doing something. Come here. It's the description. It was meant to be like that. They knew whoever the favorite rapper is, the criminals will look like the favorite rapper. Now I'm going to take you to the next chamber. Because I'm going to show you how it always went. See Lil Wayne? That's where it started at. The dreads. He inspired them to get dreads and tat his face. So when we talk about selling out, these are the things Lil Wayne did, y'all. Lil Wayne sold out. He did all the things he did because he knew he had to inspire others to follow, y'all. All right? I always knew tats on face mean it's over for you. Tats on face mean I'm all in these streets. I'm never going back to nothing. Tats on face mean never have a real corporate job. Ever, 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 unless you're going to get a degree and put makeup on your face. That's the only way. When I said it's a whole generation obsolete, it's because they did it to themselves for many reasons. They got tats on face. On top of that, got felonies. Let me go back to old boy. On top of everything I said about this guy, he has been locked up for 5 years, prison bid. Told you, I know criminals. Like I say, it's a look, guys. But they made it a look. That's my point. For the older man, older black man, that's the look for y'all. All right? That's the look of the man that buy pussy and fuck with young girls. It's all stereotypes, y'all. I told you, man, it's narratives. Narratives, guys. These narratives are these stereotypical roles transition to your real life when you follow the shit. That's how it works. Let me give you another example. The same way, if one of our elders look up to Oprah and they believe this shit, that they actually can lose weight, what's going to happen? Our elders are going to try to take this goddamn drug and lose 50 pounds trying to be like Oprah, but they might fuck around and die trying to follow her influence. Trying to lose weight like her, that's the road they're going to go down bad. That's how it's set up. So it's always set up where you follow them, it's going to end up bad for you. So that's why I was telling you with this. These stereotypes, y'all, that they have now become the standard. If you went to an average person and you say they never really was hair like that, or they say, okay, excuse me, sir, what would you describe the average look of a black man? What would you say? I bet you're gonna say, well, he has dreads, or he's not gonna say, well, he has a fade, a haircut, a box, a taper. You're not gonna say that. This is y'all description. This is who y'all are. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Remember back when we say Greek, Roman, they had a look. When you say black people now, they have a look. This is who they are. But now I want you to see what's being attached to that look is they are criminals and terrorists. This is why all communities will be shaken down. This is the proof that it's weirdos like this walking around. And another thing y'all don't get with this homeless shit. Homeless is not just people in tents. Thugs and gangsters be homeless. When you got felonies, y'all, most of these Negroes got felonies like him. They don't have no fucking house. It's just the truth, y'all. A lot of them, once they fall out with a woman, they don't have no house. Convicted felons, if they're not in good standards, most of them are homeless. And they are the main ones on the street. And they're the main ones that got to do crime and do dumb shit. So you hear about the homeless, you just make sure you remember all of the criminals that are homeless. How the hell you going to have a job when you tatted out, you got felons, you dropped out in the 8th grade, right? You have no work experience. You never worked nowhere for 2 years straight. You cannot make it. That is the new world. That's where we at, all right? So it's a lot of things that's happening. But he's going to be the face of black terrorism. These are all of the Geppettos that just got rounded up yesterday. Didn't I tell you it's not a coincidence? Damn near every Geppetto is going to have a beard. Look at all the black men. I told y'all that beard is It's not my opinion, y'all. I don't judge a man by what he do with his face, y'all. I'm a damn barber. If I'm a barber, you getting your beard cut, guess what? Extra $10, $15 for me. I don't hate on no beards. I'm just gonna tell you what this shit is about. Why it was designed to be like that, bro. So you actually be looking like a goat, bro. Meaning it's a profile. It's also, I think, the profile device to attract the younger ladies that you a grown, mature man, the beard. Yeah, it's something with it, y'all. Because you're going to see, it's not a coincidence. You look at every black face on here, they got a beard, don't they? Because I'm going to tell you again, when y'all kept saying don't trust a man with a smooth face like Pablo, I think all the Geppettos start growing their beard out because y'all got hip to their smooth face. Yeah. It's not a coincidence, y'all. All right, so even to the white man, you see that beard, right? Okay, that is the face of the Geppetto. I'm not fucking playing with y'all, man. I hate us like that, but proper grooming and shit is a must. All right, mean I'm not just saying because they got thick beards, I'm not saying it because they got beards, but it's a certain way you're supposed to cut it, like I always say. All right, so anyway, let's go to Chicago. Y'all be talking about Chicago, right? Now, this all I'm gonna tell my people in Chicago this last thing. Don't believe the hype, y'all, all right? Y'all see that? That's a beautiful city, man. Very beautiful historical city, y'all. They never wanted the people there to enjoy that shit. It goes back 100 years, y'all. It goes back to y'all Chicago riots. Guess what else, Chicago? They put Al Capone and them out there on purpose to ruin that shit, y'all. Let me tell y'all something, Chicago. Y'all had to be taught all that Al Capone shit so y'all be proud of gangster shit, bro. Sis. It was made for y'all to be taught. It was made for y'all to be proud of all that stupid ass gangster shit. So y'all had no clue. They were training y'all because when the future came, y'all was gonna be the gangsters shooting up y'all city. Yeah. Al Capone, that's why you heard the story. He went to Chicago from New York. But what y'all don't get is it was the crimes of Al Capone and them gangsters that was ruining for the black community back then. And then next thing you know, like I said, it was race riots, all this crime shit, but it covered up the black success of Chicago, y'all, that was on the rise. And Chicago was also one of the first states where blacks and whites were coming together, partying together. It goes back to jazz. These are facts. It goes back to early 1900s. You want some proof of that? Go look at the box of Jack Johnson, all right? Blacks and whites came together 100 years ago, guys. It became a problem. So after that, they had to turn up that racism shit, all right? Then the Klan had to be birthed. But Chicago, because I said it the other day, I said Chicago's a very historical city. I saw in the chat somebody was saying Al Capone. I'm trying to break y'all out of that shit, y'all. That's not the real history of Chicago, y'all. I say that's not the only history. You got to go deeper than that, y'all. It go back to, it's a reason why they always wanted them Great Lakes. It's a reason why. When you understand, when they first come to this country, when you heard about all the Europeans coming here, that's when the first place they had to go at. You see that water right there? That's the same water had to come down. But I want people in Chicago to understand this. I did specials in all these cities. You see those bridges? Somebody in the chat tell me what those bridges mean. And after that, we're going to get out of here. I want to see how smart y'all are. It ain't about being smart. This is about knowing your reality. What do those bridges mean? What are they for? Okay, ports, freedom. Now, this love right here, I'm going to tell y'all what this shit mean, what it always meant. Now, look, let me show y'all something. I never got a chance to make it to Chicago. I met a lot of good people from Chicago. A lot of good people. Real talk, men and women. Real shit. Chicago people is good people. I know this for a fact. But I want to see, I bet you on one end of them bridges, it's the hood. I bet you over that bridge, I'll be in the south side. I bet you if I go over that bridge, I can walk my ass to the south side. Now, am I lying? Somebody check me. Thank you. Thank you. Security. If Chicago ever got out of control, that's all they got to do, y'all. That right there means shut the city down. Ain't that right, Tiger? Told you, man. When I go to cities, y'all, I know where to go at. If I went to any city right now, I know exactly where to go and what to do. And I know my people at. Trust me. I know. Because I already know people. Meaning, I talk all this shit, but I'm more that than all of y'all, than anybody on this planet. That's how I feel. Get it? Ain't nothing about the history I don't know. Ain't nothing about them people I don't know about. And I know how to deal with them. I know where they at. I know how to greet them. I go in any fucking hood. I went to any that's me. If I only go to places I got business at. So I just never had no living family in Chicago. I never had no business in Chicago. But I got my aunt from Chicago. But I know about these cities on my own time. Because in case I've had to go to these places, I know where to go at. So I told you, I had to be from Chicago to know where the South Side at. And I find the West Side. But once I know the main shit, I know what's up. Because I know all cities are designed. That's what I'm telling y'all. All cities are designed the same. Any city I go to, I know where to find the blacks. So this is why we live in a fake world. Same thing with New York. New York talking to you too. New York is the Brooklyn Bridge. New York, take away all the bridges. Everybody in the boroughs, lockdown. Chicago, raise the bridge, shut down the train, lockdown. Hey, you live down south? Same thing for you. Oh, shut down the bridge, let that train come through your city, block that road, shut down. This way of shutting down communities was created in the 60s. I'll be doing more on that. So I want y'all to know that. When people be talking all this hype, we're going to do this, you never was going to do shit. That right there cut your whole shit off. You know what else that means? No merchandise coming in the city. Nothing. It's not just for you. These things are also designed if somebody ever thought they was going to come to this country and try to take over shit. See? You know what those bridges for? Those bridges for gateways. Say if another country want to smoke with America and think they're going to come on our waters and think they're going to run through our shit. Those bridges set up to block their ass from the waters. So they can't what? Pull up in their ships and bomb the city. Yeah, y'all, told you, man. A lot of secrets of America, a lot of mystical, real shit, but it's in your face every day. All right? Meanwhile, that's the beauty. See how beautiful Chicago is? The plan was for y'all to always slay each other, be depressed, down, fucked up, so you never get to enjoy this shit. So you never be able to go in with your family and chill on that goddamn boat and enjoy your fucking life. That's what it's all about, y'all. So when you keep hearing about the motherfuckers don't want to lose the city, they don't want to get shit cleaned up because they want y'all to stay in the South Side. That's what all this shit about. All right? So on that note, I'm out of here, y'all. And it's all love. Ain't no smoke. People better wake the fuck up. That's what's going on. If certain people want you to stay asleep, if certain people want everybody to stay dumb, if certain people want people to stay poor, they want to stay poor, trapped in bubbles, and die. Meanwhile, they get all the glory, all the money, all the fame off the goddamn city. So guess what? When she was in Chicago, she was able to enjoy the beauty of the shit. Meanwhile, the people that been there never got to enjoy the goddamn beauty of the shit. Guess what, Chicago? Don't you know if all them goddamn shootings ain't happened all them damn decades, they'd have been had more shit, more carnivals, more shit being built. They knew they couldn't do nothing because all the goddamn crime is common sense. That's why y'all had to have all y'all fun on y'all blocks and neighborhoods and the cribs and parties and all this other shit. Because it was a world. Keep them over there. That's what I mean by these fake worlds, y'all. Keep them over there. Just let them have all their, or keep them over there. So long as they don't come over here, let them stay over there. Let them bang to death. Go ahead. Because they know the real beauty of these places. They keep it for themselves. Chicago is beautiful. But when they had it in my mind, when you think Chicago, you're going to think of death, drill, OPRAH. Because they really be telling me, you know why all this scared shit had to be in these cities, really? So we won't go there. That's why it's like that. Every black hood had to be terrified. So people like me won't say, you know what? I'm about to go to Chicago. I'm about to move to Detroit. I'm about to move to LA. You might say, I want to move to New York. It was to scare your ass. Scare you of your own people. Even though you might have moved to New York 10 years ago and made it. See, that's what all this was about with this hood shit and this chaos in the ghetto, man. So we always be detached, never link up on business, never show each other love, never come, you see what I'm saying? Never move to other cities, keep us in this goddamn box in prison. And all we're going to do is go up the same highways our whole life. Meanwhile, everybody else going to be everywhere we not. That's how the country was ran for decades. We're going to be everywhere else, y'all not. Stay in y'all fucking hoods. Then to confirm it, y'all want to fucking rebel, we lift the bridge up on your ass. So, this is what I mean. The art of going nowhere, y'all. So, on that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. We out. Appreciate all y'all. What's up, Sister T, Britt, Brat, Tiger, JJ? All right. Oh, now everything gonna get cleaned up. Believe that. Every city is getting cleaned up. It's just gonna be announced different, and some shit ain't gonna be announced because it's time. I want people in Chicago to be the shit right there they want to. All right. All them restaurant, all that shit. I know what's up. That's what I want. So if people got to get cleaned up, that's what's gonna happen. All right. So on that note, we appreciate it, bro.